Oh, fuck, quail.
And we have some
Just
starting rolls to do, don't we?
changing.
Yes. Sophie, roll for dream. Adelaide, roll for queen. Trevor, roll for backflip.
You fucking got it.
Roll for backflip. Roll for backflip.
Is backflip cool?
Yeah. Yeah,
This is an old fucking man. Why are we letting him ruin his knees?
You get out of bed and you do a pretty good backflip.
Cool?
Not like a triple
Very
flip or
good.
anything, but you stick a perfectly fine backflip. Good job.
Hell yeah. Guys, I won.
Fucking
You're
love
welcome.
the idea of just in the middle. His morning routine is wake up, backflip.
Then his
Hands
shoes and go back to
on.
bed for 15 minutes.
My roll wasn't going through, so I hit it like 27 times, and now I have like 27 pop-ups of, is this with charm?
Is this with charm? Yes. Trevor actually does the backflip for the horses. It gets them excited for the day.
Mm-hmm.
William
I
can't
love
start his
it.
day without his backflip. Come on.
It's an important part of his morning routine.
I like how there's probably like 6 to a dozen horses in the castle, but we only ever acknowledge.
Yeah.
William.
William's the only one who fucking matters.
That's our favorite, okay? Also, from the
That's
map
our
Spooks
baby
was made,
boy.
there can only be up to 4
Yeah,
horses.
we have 4 horses. The other 3 are fucking
Maybe they got roommates. I don't know.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
I don't know if you know how big a fucking horse is, but only one will fit in that.
What if there's that baby horse?
Okay, there could be a baby horse.
Ooh, yeah. We'll have baby horse arc when one of the horses give birth. Roll your roll.
The
Sophie.
entire episode is us foaling a fucking horse.
Turns out William's a girl.
Oh god, what a twist.
What a treat.
To not notice, like, the lack of a massive horse dong.
No, I choose to believe he would notice. He just didn't give a fuck. He's like, you're William.
Everyone else assumed he was a boy because Trevor named him William, and Trevor's like, oh no, she's been a girl the whole time.
Yeah.
She's been a girl. I don't know, man.
Just laugh the name.
I
There's a
just really
stallion.
like the name William.
We got our stallion over there, Trisha.
Fuck.
Not Trisha.
Trisha. Alright. Mixed
Such
success.
a mid-ass rolls.
Yeah,
I
mid-ass
believe-
rolls all the way through. Boring. So we'll start with Sophie Dream, as we are wont to do.
Woo! Is it the beach episode?
You'll never fucking believe this. In Sophie's dream, she sees the ocean water. And on that water is a large sailboat. That sailboat
No way I guessed that.
is currently in the process of fucking sinking. It's like, it looks like its entire front, like, hull has been kind of busted, and it is now, like, going down that way. You can hear some panic screaming of some people, some cries of, oh, get the fucking little side boats ready. And that's all you get from that dream.
Beach episode!
It's a beach episode, baby! Happy summer, everyone!
Episode!
Where only one of us can swim. Thumbs up.
Oh, fuck. The fucking beach episode!
It's a beach episode. Alright, and then I guess we'll move on to our second persistent opening of Adelaide going to go see the Queen. You can choose if you want to bring Trevor along or not, if you think Adelaide would grab him.
Adelaide always grabs Trevor. That's her buddy.
That's her buddy.
That's
He was there
bestie. That's
before.
her-
It'd be kind of fucking rude not to.
That's her older coworker that you become besties with, as is foretold.
As is foretold. Nothing like a coworker who could be your parent. That's the shit.
I'd be a little concerned if
coworker
Trevor
who
was her parent.
basically is your parent.
Right.
Knock, 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 knock.
Oh, actress needed.
Archer died.
Happens to the best of us.
Chicken jockey!
Atcher?
Archer!
Atcher!
Archer died.
Sorry, my washing machine was being way louder than normal, so I went over to stop it because I think some of the stuff in there probably got tangled up or something. I didn't hear anything. What happened? I'll be honest, I thought I wasn't gonna be relevant for the next 10 minutes.
We got the dream, so now you need to come talk to the queen with Adelaide.
Okay.
We were talking
this
it's-
so I will have to disappear again to actually see what the fuck happened.
Okay. It's like Trevor's that older coworker. You become besties with that work, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the queen, sits in front of you, greet, usual thing. Trevor, Adelaide, I have another mission for you to go on today.
Oh.
And what is it?
There's been a stir by the docks, concerns of... Well, actually, what it's been is there's been vandalizing on the ships. Recently, the large sailboat, usually bringing goods, has been stopped multiple times from docking. Or from undocking. Fuck, hold on, this isn't in character, hold on. What the fuck is sailing?
She said, oh my goodness, the queen.
The queen. From sailing or some shit.
Your Majesty,
I'm sorry, yeah.
Your Majesty.
I'd like you to please go see what the ruckus is about there and hopefully get them to be able to sail again with whatever the problem may be.
So do you believe the problem is monster related?
There's whispers of someone being concerned about a monster on the dock who is causing quite a stir for other people. Could be monster related, but more than likely I think it's simply sailor fears about the ocean. But if there is a monster, I of course expect you to deal with it. And if not, I expect you to calm the people and let them know that everything is fine.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Very well. You may be.
I hope you know in her mind, Adelaide's just like, what the fuck are we supposed to do if there's no monster? Our job is monster.
Tell him to go. Monster. Hey, it's also keep people fucking.
What do you expect a maid to do?
If you ask, maybe she can send you with a note of like a signed piece of paper.
Adelaide doesn't have that forethought.
All right. With that, yeah. Just scram, you kids.
All right, yeah.
Off we go.
Hold on. As they walk away, Adelaide's like, Trevor, I need to show you something.
Okay.
Spooks, I need to go into the private, the secrets
oh,
chat
shit.
with Trevor.
Everyone, don't roar. You stay there, Roar. We'll be right back.
Leaving her behind. Sorry, Aurora, I love you.
What's up?
Adelaide produces from her apron a small, looks like hand-bound notebook. She says, I found this where my mother used to sleep.
He just holds his hand out and says, may I?
She hands it to him.
He'll open it and like flip through it to see what it is.
It was her notebook she kept when she, of course, did this job as well, but there's an interesting note at the back that I think you ought to know too.
Flipping through it, Trevor will see that it is filled with journal entries and drawings of monsters, many of which, at least maybe towards the back of the book, has ones that he might remember from his, monster hunting adventures without Adelaide.
Okay. I'll go to the note in the back. I'm guessing that this is like a notebook that I would not be familiar with. Is it like a personal one that she kind of kept, or is it one?
Yeah, you have... Can you roll a sharp for me?
Okay. That'd be funny if I was just like, no.
Never fucking heard of this. You feel like maybe you can recall once when you guys were sitting around somewhere, she pulled out a notebook and wrote in it, but you never once questioned her about what it was or really thought much of it at the time.
Okay.
Women be writing and shit.
Spooks, send that man the note in the back.
Oh, yes, of course. Hold on. Sorry, I'm working on it.
I could also actually just read it if you want
And
me to.
I mean, I can send it, too. If you want to read it aloud, you're more than welcome to.
I can read it for chat to know.
Read it for chat while I send this over to your guys' sect members.
Adelaide, my baby, I hope one day I can pass this book on to you to help you in your missions. Or better yet, that I never have to give this to you. That soon there will be a world of peace waiting for you. I have been smart my whole life, doing what I must to survive. For us both to survive. I know you are a smart girl too, so I leave for you a trail to uncover the truth when you are ready, a path through all the mistakes I have made. I am going to do something stupid, so very stupid, but something I must. I know what I am risking. I only pray it will all be worth it, and you will never need to read these words. I love you very much, my dearest Adelaide.
After that message, there are remnants of paper where pages have clearly been torn out.
So did she decide not to leave the clues if she then immediately ripped the pages out after saying she would leave clues?
I was under the assumption the clues were not in the notebook and that they're more something I have to search for as well. I did have to quite literally rip the floorboards to find this.
I mean, fair enough, I guess. I mean, I'm guessing this is nothing that she would have talked to me about. Like, do I have any insight on this
No.
at all? Okay.
I know, but you knew her just as well, if not better than I did, so I thought you ought to know the note she left as well.
Yeah.
Adelaide, holds her hands out to take the notebook back.
Yeah, he'll give it back. I mean, there's a
gives it back to
chance
Apron.
that some of this stuff is outside of the castle, but I'd assume at least, the starting bits are going to be in here. If not most of it, it's going to be in the castle. Obviously, she spent the most time here.
Yes, of course. So just keep an eye out, alright?
Sure.
Very good. And then Adelaide just kind of keeps walking, and we can go back to the regular chat.
Alright. We have returned.
Anymore.
You know, Wolf is okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm not alone anymore.
Yay!
Uh-huh.
I guess it's now Adelaide's time to go up and go get Sophie.
Alright, folks, where's Sophie at today?
You know she's gonna go
Who's
check
to
her room
say?
first.
Only
You know,
Sophie.
if so, it's gonna be either her room or Percival's.
You're the player,
As
you
usual.
choose, buddy boy.
But I'm gonna flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
Let's see. Flip a coin. Google.
You know, you could have just told Roll20 to roll like a
Tails.
1d2.
Did you determine what tails
It's gonna be Percival's.
God damn it.
Damn! Alright, so as usual, Adelaide knocks on Sophie's room, gets no answer, opens the door slightly, she's not there, Adelaide sighs, and then heads downstairs to Percy's room.
When the fuck did someone put a sleeping cap on Percy?
Oh, I did that
was
last time.
a while ago.
I just have seen this.
It's because he said he was trying to sleep because she visited him in the middle of the
In the middle
night.
of the fucking night. So they're sitting around.
Did you delete his sleeping
I
cap?
removed the sleeping cap. It's morning time, baby.
Dare you? Knock, knock,
Percival,
knock,
we're
knock,
going
knock.
to the beach today.
Oh, the beach. I remember
Yes,
you
the
were talking about
beach.
wanting to go sometime. You'll have to tell me how that is.
I will. Oh, and my pendant has a man in it.
Yes, you mentioned that last
Thank you for
time.
patting the ritual.
Alright. Is there actually knocking at the door, by the way?
Yes.
It sounds like someone's at the door. It's probably for you.
I love how Percy just knows like your fucking pals are looking for
She
you.
comes to him like, I had a dream, and he's like, 3, 2, 1, Adelaide busts in the room.
Hi, Adelaide.
Come in.
Good morning, Sophie. Good morning, Lord Percival.
We're
She does,
going
like,
to
a
the
little
beach
bow.
today, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
And there's
Okay.
a ship that's going to break.
What?
That's going to break.
Were you saying something,
It's
Archer?
going to break.
Oh, I was going to say, what year is this set in?
1880.
18.
Okay. Whew. I was gonna say, because I was looking into the history of like swimwear, and I was like, women definitely, but what's men? Apparently, it was nude up until 1860.
Trevor's got that thing swinging.
and then it was banned in the 1860s. The men protested this heavily, and then it became common for men to wear swimsuits in the 70s.
They didn't protest hard
1870s.
enough.
No.
That's so funny.
So 1870s is when like actually wearing clothes while in the water became common. So it's a new thing.
Trevor witnessed that in his lifetime.
Yeah. This is a new development.
Swimsuits are all the
He
rage right now.
swims and he's like, I remember not having to wear this.
I remember this. So
Ew.
I was like 1870s. That's really just like around the time, and we could be before or after that, and I do not know.
Yeah, we're like 1880 couple years
Okay.
some span in there.
Cool.
Thank you for your historical research into this. It's
Thank
very
you.
important.
You're welcome. I was mostly like, I wonder if men wore shirts at this time. It's like, turns out they didn't wear anything. Oh,
No bottoms either.
Oh.
wild.
Swinging like Squidward's nose.
Got that swinging
No.
big dick energy.
Oh, hi, Trevor.
I,
Slides in next to Adelaide.
Hi, Trevor.
So
Principal,
I hear
this
you
is Trevor.
will be going to the beach soon. 3.
I know the prince.
But I doubt the prince knows you. Do you know him?
I've seen him. Hello. Kind of just
I-
as like a half-hearted little wave.
I mean, anytime the prince needs a horse, I'm probably gonna be there.
He's a cripple. I don't think he needs the horse very often.
I mean, he rides in carriages occasionally.
That was Carter's job before Carter got arrested.
Yeah. Who do you think's taking it up?
I know
Fair
this is
enough.
like
He
non-canon
doesn't
conversation, but the
very
idea of
often.
Sophie and Trevor yelling this like in his doorway. No, it's Adelaide and Trevor. Adelaide and Trevor.
Well, he
We did
doesn't
do the
really
voices,
leave the
didn't
house
we?
very often.
I don't often go for rides or carriage pools.
You should try it. Pretty good. Anyways.
I feel like Adelaide like nervously looks to the side and she remembers the time they stole William to go to town with the prince once.
I think I've maybe met his horse more closely.
What?
Nothing.
Never mind.
Nothing.
Anyway, Sophie, we do have a mission.
Yes, we're going to the beach, and there's a boat that's gonna break. Right?
That's just, we are going to the beach. The queen doesn't have premonitions like you do. So she does not tell me something that's going to be happening in the future.
No, we don't.
Oh.
We don't know about that.
That's all you.
Hopefully
Oh.
you all can do something to prevent this boat sinking.
Yes, hopefully.
That's a good idea. Yes. She just kind of like hops off of his bed.
That's a good idea! Sophie has never once thought about trying to actually stop her visions, except for Sky breaking episode, I guess, and she was freaked out about that.
She's very passionate about the sky.
They've always just been like, I need to prepare for this.
It's an inevitability that I shall prepare for.
Alright, let's just go.
And the Starman has a name now. She just kind of like holds up her amulet.
Adelaide, like, she puts her hand to, like, her nose. She's like, what is it? You know, like that, like, exhausted, like, rubbing the side of your nose thing.
Ah, pinch
Why
it.
do you look so tired? It's a good name.
What is the name?
What is
Lady
it?
Sophie.
Let me just double check how to pronounce this.
Nice.
I like that name.
That's a weird
It's
name.
French. Leave me alone.
Ho ho ho.
That was a hearty
His name's actually just Baguette McBaguette.
Baguette de Eiffel Tower.
Perfect name. 10 out of 10. No notes.
Croissant. Last name Croissant.
His name's Etoile.
Etoile.
I see. It's a very nice name. Let's get going.
Oh, okay. Bye, Percival.
Goodbye, Sophie. Be safe.
I will try. Though I don't know how
Please.
to swim.
Maybe stay off the
Did we
water.
never fix that?
Adelaide taught her how to throw a knife, but no, not to how to swim.
Okay, well, you're not getting in the water then.
Oh, poop.
Why does the spiral staircase feel infinite?
Oh, because it is.
Because the transition screen hasn't brought
This
us
is-
to the ground floor.
This is your first clue.
Infinite staircase.
Man, we need a session that's just the Mad Mod episode from Teen Titans.
God, that'd be so funny.
Oh,
It would
it's
be-
staircase end.
The funniest part about that is it's entirely like a episode where the villain is a British
It's
stereotype.
We're
Instead,
in
it's gonna be
Britain. We should do an American version of it where it's just like
American
get
stereotype.
stuck in the hall of burgers.
Motherfucker.
He's just eating a fucking burger and Coca-Cola in every scene he's in.
Fucking perfect.
Hey, is there an actual reason for why Arthur's not like here in character?
You know, I was actually
You
just
can't
thinking to
go
myself, like,
beach.
maybe I should have had the queen say something about, like, he's busy, but...
He's not invited because he'd fucking die on the beach.
You guys just kind of all had the common sense knowledge of, like, maybe we don't invite him for this beach time.
Don't think
He's
he'd
too
do
old
well,
and
Michelle.
crusty for the beach.
I think my favorite thing I've learned is that Arthur is approximately like 4 years older than Trevor.
Yeah, but I age much more gracefully than him. I think we can all agree.
You know what? Sure.
And to be fair,
Wow.
I've been fighting monsters every week, presumably, since like 14. So I feel like I keep in pretty good shape.
Keep physical condition instead of Mr. Book over there.
Adelaide stops to pet the cat.
Bookworm.
Wow.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Meow.
Oh, he's a good kitty. It's Pride Month, witches.
I think it's when we redeem something.
Yeah.
Who's a good kitty? It's Pride Month.
Kitty, 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 kitty,
As I
kitty.
just have over
I
to
choose
see
to-
giant bisexual flag in front of her fucking face.
I choose to believe that the cat is the one that said it's Pride Month, bitches.
Yeah.
The cat can tell someone here is gay.
We all look around, glancing from side to side.
Fucking the thing.
The you know, the thing is actually standing for.
Wrong.
Static noise of my TV getting cut off from broadcasting.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
You can keep walking.
Nah, she's gonna pet this kitty until someone reminds her in character she can keep walking.
I'm just gonna
Kitty,
go.
kitty,
to
kitty.
water.
Oh,
Kitty,
Trevor's
kitty,
leaving.
kitty,
Okay.
kitty.
Come on, Sophie.
Oh, Trevor's leaving.
That's their ride. They need the horse. They can actually all fit on it for once.
Oh my god.
He moves so fast.
This map is so fucking big.
It is. I love Sophie's panting when she's running.
Never kidding, Sophie.
Good, good.
We just gonna skip to the town now?
Yeah,
Or
we can fucking.
town time.
No, I need you guys to move every individual square. Come on.
Oh, okay.
We're in the town.
Oh, I forgot we were at the clock tower last time.
Yeah, hold on. I didn't clean up this map.
Dude, your one job as the DM, besides you not actually running the story and making the maps and blah blah and blah blah.
NPCs and longer time stories and planning your backstory. My one job.
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Oh my
it's one thing, control the story, and clean up the maps every once in a while.
That's two things.
Ah!
That is two things.
I know, it's a reference to the FNAF movie.
Why is there a single white dot here? Oh,
Hey, there's not very much
fuck
to
outta here.
the docks here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Web
It's a simple
use.
doc.
Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it.
Beach.
Beach episode. Beach
Beach
episode.
episode.
Beach episode.
I think it, Notch over there is, fixing his washing machine from exploding.
Yeah.
I think he should just
Probably.
let it explode.
Oh wait, I'm muted.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that. I was just talking the whole time.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Unnecessities.
Beach.
That's where you wanna be. I just.
So how shitty's the water?
I mean, it's ocean water, but it's London. It's really
Is it
just
ocean
London
water or
ocean
river water?
It's ocean. Like this connects
Okay.
to ocean. I think this goes like into kind of like starts going into like a river thing.
Maybe it's like a channel.
Yeah, like a channel, like canal or some shit. I don't know. I didn't think this out. Come on, guys.
Oh my god, we're on the coast. We're not on the River Thames.
I've been informed this is not actually England, and this is a made-up fake kingdom, so...
Is it an island kingdom across the... Is it an island kingdom across a channel from the main continent with a arch-rival empire that speaks French?
Yes, obviously.
Do they also subjugate the people of a smaller island very close by on the other side?
Perhaps.
Cool. Were they once at war
Dying.
with the people to the north of the same island as them until they kind of married together, but then the people of the south really took over?
I
Like,
don't know,
politically?
man, maybe.
I don't know what you're referencing anymore.
And then the people
History.
to the west just kind of were chill. That's the
History
Welsh.
So anyway, they get off the horse, and Adelaide's like, alright, where's this ship we're supposed to investigate?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sophie,
She kind of turns to Sophie, since Sophie would be the one who recognizes it.
Yeah, Sophie, you will recognize a ship over here docked on this dock. The actual ship will be slightly off screen. Don't worry about it. That looks very, very similar to the one you saw
This
singing
one.
in your dream. And you do
What
see there's
flag
quite a few
does
people
it bear?
gathered around it and kind of like on the ship, working on it in some way.
What flag does it have?
What do you mean?
Jolly Roger!
White sails. The flag of this place. I don't know.
Okay, so it does fly the Queen's flag.
Yes.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Trevor pushes Adelaide into the water.
How
No.
dare you?
Okay, so
Hello?
have you all
Ship people?
Sophie's leading the front. Sophie, roll a sharp so we can describe the scene here
Okay.
in detail.
Darby a boat.
Holy
15.
shit! What the fuck? Why
Holy
do you have a
fucking
plus
shit, when
3
did
to sharp?
Sophie get smart?
Yeah, when the fuck did you get a plus 3 to sharp?
That's a max roll. So Sophie figures out who the
Fuck
monster
happened
is.
there?
Sophie
My
immediately
last
sees
level, if I took a level of sharp.
You started with 2
I don't
sharp?
think you had 2 to begin with.
Yeah, I had two to begin with.
guess
Oh, you
in
just got
Sophie's-
abysmally low rolls.
In
Right.
Sophie's defense, Sophie's the only one here with like an actual education. So
That's true. She
Yeah, true.
of like the 3 here currently.
Okay,
Okay,
hey. Yeah, I guess out of the 3 here, I'm like, Arthur is
Yeah.
our book boy.
but he's
And
not
we
here
left him
right
behind
now.
because he's an old nerd.
Okay, so it's a shame that that's such a good role for such a mundane thing, but there's a large boat there. It's definitely the one of your dreams. White sails, Queen's flag, looks like a shipping boat, you know, a lot of boxes and crates and stuff. There's some already on there. You will notice there's a lot of people currently working on it, and it seems like they're currently taking down the sails or something, and you will notice that the ones that are still up, there's very large, like, gashes across them and stuff. A lot of like, holes and tears made into it.
Like, is it just holes, or is it, like, very clear that something, like, scraped, like, dragged, like, something sharp through this?
It looks like very clearly someone dragged something sharp through it.
Okay.
Like someone vandalizing.
Is it in, like,
canvas.
is it in 3s, or, like, is it, like, 1?
It's in, like, a bunch of, like, separate ones, but not in, like, 3s. Yeah, just, like, a bunch of different direction, singular ones.
Okay. Well, that's not good. How did that happen?
I don't know, but if it was a fucking sea monster, we can't do shit about that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sophie!
I'm gonna go a step back for room's sake. Boy, what are y'all doing here?
Curiosity?
Nothing to see but some vandalism on our boats. Hopefully the cat Trevor did
Can we
this.
look?
Can you roll a charm?
Oh boy, can I?
So this is like the equivalent of like we see a Lamborghini has like had its window smashed in, and you're just like, hey, can I get a look at that?
Look at that.
And it went about as well as you'd think.
We're busy workers
Marketing
here,
experience.
so we don't have time to let a group like you guys onto our ship, okay? We got a schedule to try to upkeep that we're horribly behind now. Get on your way.
How long has this been going on?
Oh, would you like to roll a charm?
Yeah, I would.
After Sophie like goes in to ask stuff, and like she has good charm, but she also has to. Do you not have plus
I
charm?
do not have good charm.
Are you using the right sheet? I could have sworn you had plus charm.
I think I have plus charm.
What the fuck
That's
are your
so
stats?
funny.
Hold on, I gotta go look at Sophie's stats.
Sophie, what stat block did you pick?
Okay, good.
I don't know. I feel like it got mixed around at some point, but I didn't want to question it.
Oh,
'cause
it's
thought
like I
was just
could have
imagining
sworn
things.
charm was your best stat, and now I'm looking like 0 charm, 3 sharp. What the fuck happened to you?
I
What
don't know what
pre-selection
happened.
did you pick?
She took one that's
Look at
negative
what-
1 charm, according to this.
Hang on. I'm going
my
to my
God.
original sheet because I feel like something got mixed around.
Yeah, what the fuck is
Did you-
going
Hold
I
on.
think
Did you take
so.
the -1 charm?
Negative
I
1
don't
charm
think
and
that.
negative 1 tough, both which are only listed
Hang
as 0 on
on.
this.
Hang
Did you get-
on.
We're hanging.
Look at their improvements to see if they got the +1 to tough and charm, maybe.
Okay, I think something must have gotten switched around because when I look at my original sheet, the one I did on not paper, but
the PDF?
the
The
PDF,
PDF.
yeah, my stats are different there. I don't know what happened.
I swear it wasn't always like, because yeah, I could have sworn you had like a high charm, high weird.
I'm gonna have
was,
to
you
like
said.
switch things around. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm gonna have to switch things around. Give me a minute.
There's like this
I will
bottom
say
one
also,
that's plus charm and plus weird. I feel like that's what you had.
yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
I will say also, make sure when you do that, you take into account the upgrades you took and add those additions instead of
Yeah.
just taking stat block.
Yeah.
What the f-
All right. Let me just redo some of my little stat things. Give me a minute.
Alright. Yeah, we're all just like, no, that's not right.
What was your charm
Yeah.
like originally? Is it a +2?
It's originally a +1. Again, I don't know what happened. I thought something weird had happened.
Yeah, because I know definitely
But
in
I
the
was
ghost
like,
episode you
I
had a
thought
plus to
bugs
charm, because that's how
for
you were like
this.
fucking communing with the
I'm
ghosts so
just
well.
imagining things. Let me just add a +1 to everything but cool, because that's what I've taken on my sheet so far.
It was me. I went in and messed everything up.
You bitch!
Oh my goodness!
I have all of the access.
Did you take a plus to your tough? Okay, yes, I see.
I did.
Oh yeah, you took a +1 to everything but cool. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know when that happened. I think it might have happened like a session or two ago. I just didn't really want to question it.
You're like, well, that's what the sheet says.
Yeah, I'm like,
Sorry,
I don't
Sophie
think-
was too smart and too uncharming for us to like not notice something being up. That is a sweet little girl who is not all too bright. And we love her for it.
I'm a little dumb.
We love her so much.
Not Sophie. Me. Am a
Oh.
little dumb.
Sophie feels like they're like book smart, but not street smart. Like, yeah, she could speak like 2 languages fluently and shit. But she could not like fucking barter with someone.
True.
I guess that's charm though, but like, you know, common logic slips her.
Yeah.
You know, she has a, I'm supposed to be lying. Yes!
Yeah! Love her. Okay, so while you finish up that, I'll get back to the fucking RP. Sorry.
Yeah. I think
Uh,
I'm good.
My question.
Yes. What was your question again? It was just like, what happened here? Or
How long has this
Oh.
been happening?
how long has this been happening? About 4 days' time now. Nothing to concern yourself with.
And how long have you been docked?
6.
Alright. Has anything strange happened 4 days ago? Besides this?
Not that I know of. Now, are you just, like, interrogating, taking writing, like, for the newspaper, or... Nothing much to report. Someone doesn't want us sailing. I don't know who that someone is. And starts turning back to go, back onto the boat to help them, the sail situation.
Like, good that they don't sail.
Perhaps, but we do need to actually fix the problem and let them sail again.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully not with their boat sinking.
Adelaide's gonna, like, just kind of look... I accidentally switched to my stream end screen, hold on. Adelaide's gonna look out into the water.
And we're done here, ladies
see
and
if-
gents.
To see if anything strange is, like, out in the water.
Roll a sharp for me.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go.
You maybe way in the distance see something kind of bump the surface of the water around and stuff. You know, the way you might see, like, a whale do that. But it's like, it's pretty far, but it looks like there's something out there. Kind of further in than you might expect to see a whale. Odd.
Did the dude leave or is he still here?
He's just kind of, like, he's still very near you. He's just, like, standing on, like, and over to, like, 1 foot in the boat. Yelling at his crew or
Hey.
something. If you need to talk to him, he's there.
Yeah. Hey, you got any rival merchant companies that may want you not sailing your...
Can you roll a charm for me?
Sure thing.
Your best stat.
Oh, you know it.
I know it.
I can't wait for this.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, that would have been a success too.
If it wasn't for
my
the minus.
-1.
Damn.
Listen, we're a little too busy right now for all your questions, so if you could either find some way to be helpful or get out of here, that'd be great. Kind of fully popped
We
into
want to
his
be
boat.
helpful. We want to be helpful. How can we be helpful?
He's already, unfortunately with that fucking 6 roll, he's already hopped into his boat and kind of just meant that open-endedly. He was not an
Trevor's
offer.
just gonna Trevor's just gonna look like tap Sophie on the shoulder. Just that was rhetorical. He meant fuck off.
Oh.
Well,
fuck.
we don't know that. It was an offer. And then Adelaide just, like, walks onto the ship.
Hold on.
Oh.
I should have made a
I
ship.
guess we're going then.
Hold on.
I think this is
Fine.
technically trespassing, but
Adelaide's excuse is he offered that they could find a way to help, so... She's gonna play dumb if anyone tries to get mad at them.
Okay, hold
I
on.
mean,
Sorry.
I feel like we do have a card at our disposal we do not play enough. Gestures to Princess.
You know.
It's quite the social political card we have.
Seemingly no one in town knows this princess, and they're just like, oh, she's dressed fancy. This is the princess. Which one?
Which one?
Do you want me to say we're here on royal business?
I mean, Arthur does it quite a bit.
It's Arthur's
Oh.
like main fucking thing, isn't it? That and Spooks.
Okay.
Not in his books.
Sorry.
She's gonna go walk onto the ship.
Well, I don't know if this is a good size, but it's a ship top. Whoa!
Whoa,
Is this a
it's
good-
the white
I
boy!
put this on the token layer instead of the fucking.
From P&G Tree.
Tree.
Hold on, guys, I put on the wrong fucking layer
Where do
too.
you guys think that it's from P&G Tree? Where does it say that?
It says it's the watermarks.
I can't read the water. Oh, there it is.
Hold on, sorry. Okay, this actually was maybe bigger than I needed. No, okay, that's a good size.
That's
yeah.
looks about
no,
the correct
it's
ship.
drowning. Okay.
Good ship size. Hold on, let me. Yeah, should I put some fucking water around?
Yeah, where's the water, dude?
The water's white. You don't want to know why.
What the fuck are you implying?
Well, sailors get bored out at sea with no women.
I don't like this conversation anymore.
It's obviously the sea foam. Duh.
Duh.
It's the sea foam.
You know, we don't need these little sails to be known. Just, yeah.
Oh, I see your problem. Your sails are small as shit.
I think the problem is there's holes in them, but yeah, they're small as shit.
Okay, I'm glad you put the dock in, because I was immediately gonna say, like, hey, where's the dock? Did we go out in the water?
Yeah.
No.
There's the fucking
And
dock.
sailing.
Okay, Adelaide's gonna start looking around. You know what? She's gonna specifically look at the sails, try to see if she can find like any more clues, discern anything from the sails.
Alright, roll a sharp. And are you guys doing anything to, like, not get noticed by the crew, or are you just stepping on without a fucking care in the world? God, you have no fucking knowledge about what the fuck a ship should look like. Honestly, you're like, where do the sails attach to? You've never been on a ship before.
Guys,
Sucks.
we're doing
Sophie's gonna look
fantastic.
around now.
If it makes you feel better, I am purposely trying to fail because I need some level ups.
Alright, Sophie, what do you...
Describe
what you're doing. Skip roleplaying out.
She's gonna look at the sails because she's been on a ship before.
She sure has been. Roll a sharp.
Adelaide stared at these sails like, what the fuck is this shit?
Why do they put a blanket up there?
Are these, maybe these are in the way of them seeing.
Okay, a barely success, so, or, you know, barely mixed success. You, yeah, there's some sails up there. They have those big gashes in them. You don't really know what made them.
Can I, using my monster and knife knowledge, see if they look more like smooth man-made cuts or if they were like kind of monstrous, like...
If the sharp allows, absolutely, go roll a sharp. I can't wait for this investigation to go nowhere because all of us are failing every fucking roll.
You know what's crazy though?
What?
I have a +2 to sharp.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Yeah, no, what the fuck is a ship?
Also, wait, Cassy, you said you were also trying to fail. How? You also have a +2 to sharp. You rolled 2 1s. You don't.
You rolled 2
that.
I should have had a fucking ship voice like knock you on the head for that goddamn
I
failure.
thought you like had a -1 to sharp or something, which is like I'm trying to fail. No,
She's
you had a
manifesting energy.
+2. Like
I don't know if you know this, my only stat that's not positive is cool, and it's a 0. I'd have to be doing, like, I'm doing backflips to be purposely trying to fail by using my worst stat.
Well, you guys are mucking around looking at the sails and getting nowhere because terrible rolls.
I feel like we absolutely while investigating the sails, make the gashes wider with how much we fucked up.
Sure, fucking up the ship. The guy from earlier is gonna walk over to you two here. They look at the sails like, I thought I told you to get the hell out of here.
Actually, you told us we could find a way to help.
You're clearly not doing that. You just
We're finding a way.
sail.
We haven't found it yet.
I need you all to get off my ship.
Do you need
Now,
any help
please.
cleaning things up? I am a maid.
Can you roll a sharp? Or not sharp, charm. I see Sophie screaming off over there and I'm just so worried.
I got it.
Fucking 7. No. Now get off this ship before I throw you off the side.
Sophie is scooting away.
So Sophie, what you doing over there?
Alright.
She's looking around, looking for anyone else to talk to.
I mean, there's some other people. There's, let's say, a group of 3 people here currently trying to take down this sail. They're grumbling about oh, we gotta buy new ones. It's gonna take so long to get in. It's gonna be such a sink to our profits. So you say hi.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, I just see someone like you here.
A woman!
A woman.
Yes, I'm here with my guardians, and she just kind of points to Adelaide and Trevor.
They look over her
Adelaide
shoulder
Trevor
towards
yelled
their
at.
captain fucking yelling at them, pointing to get the fuck off the ship. I think you might need to go head back to them now, sweetie.
Oh, well, I can't. I'm here to travel with you.
To travel with us. Can you roll a charm?
With
Yeah.
your newly fixed charm stat.
On the destroyed merchant vessel.
Listen, I think there might have been some confusion or your people told you some wrong information, but we're not scheduled to take any passengers with us. This is just a shipment ship. Maybe go check a different one.
Oh, is this the wrong ship?
Besides, this ship isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Gotta get whole new sails and hoist them up.
What happened to all this?
We're only another charm.
Okay.
That last charm was for lying about being, like, sent on this thing. This one's actually just for asking a
11.
question. See, there we go. 11. Someone vandalized this ship. And you know what? Our buddy here, just for someone else, he's got a theory on who did this. Another guy steps in.
What's your
There's
theory?
been this crazy fisherman guy been raving and yelling on the beaches about how we should not go sailing. Thought it was maybe some weird protest. No, Looney Bin over there thinks that there's a monster in the water, swears to God it took out another ship, and he's saving all our lives by stopping anyone from sailing. I'm goddamn surprised they haven't locked that guy up yet. As soon as we can pin this evidence on him, straight to the jail.
Well, I suppose I'll keep you updated on that, seeing as I am the princess.
That's more
See
the
you
reason
later,
you
then.
should not be getting involved with him. Hey! You don't go mixing up with that guy. It's dangerous.
And she just kind of runs up to hug Adelaide.
Like she's with her people now.
Sophie, I think we're being kicked off the ship.
Yes,
Yeah,
all of
I
you,
thought we were getting-
go now.
Have a good day, son. She gives a little curtsy to him before leaving. A little
Yeah,
cheeky
yeah.
curtsy.
I don't like
Little cheeky
swing
curtsy.
his arm like, get the fuck out.
I don't think you should lift your skirt
Goodbye,
up.
sir.
I mean, when you curtsy, you're not really lifting it up. You lift it, like, to the sides.
Yeah.
And stretch it.
All right, we should talk to the fisherman at the beach.
The who?
The fisherman at the beach.
Which
Are you
which
dead?
one?
The one who's crazy, obviously.
Sophie, I could send you back to the castle.
Nah.
Oh, hi, William. Pat, Pat.
Fisherman.
Pat.
Trevor goes back to Pat William, too.
I'll go ahead and put a...
Oh, fisherman.
There's some guy. Hold on, where's
That's
my
actually just a hobo.
He sure might slightly look like one. He's a little run down. He's got some old torn up, little sorry clothes. There is a... Why do I have the square tool on? There's a... like a boat kind of docked here, you know, the way small boats be.
Little dingy.
Little dinghy. That's a decent boat. It's a decent boat.
He's got a little dinghy.
Someone looking
Damn,
for me.
he has a little dinghy.
We have
If you're asking, I don't know a thing about what's going on over there. Never seen that boat in my life.
Well, that
But
was
you've
very
seen a monster,
quick.
isn't that right?
Okay, different.
Oh.
tactics.
Well, I'll be damned.
Sophie, you're not supposed to...
Finally, someone who doesn't think I'm completely crazy. All those damn people tell me left and right, there's no monster, you're acting crazy. Finally, someone agrees. I wish it was not a 12-year-old girl. Man.
Actually, she's 15.
A 15-year-old woman? Correction?
Shit, my bad.
I'm engaged, I'll have you know.
Oh yeah, you're that princess getting married to the prince up in the castle, right?
You recognized me! He recognizes me!
I've heard about there's a princess sent over to be with the prince.
Sophie's reacting like those small-time actors who are really excited that someone asked for their autograph finally. Like, someone recognizes real talent. Here you go, buddy.
She's so excited!
So what, you guys here to deal with a monster? He looks between you three.
Well,
No, and don't tell me there's no monster. I've heard it left and right, and if you folks are from the castle and come tell me there's no monster, I know that whole castle is covering up something big. So do not tell me there's no monster.
Well, what is this monster you've seen?
I've only caught glimpses of it because of how deadly that monster is. Another ship went by, had a friend on it, whole thing went down. No one believes me about it.
Whoa. Well, what happened to take him down?
Roll a charm for me.
Okay.
It's a charming kind of day. We chit-chat on the beaches.
7.
Well, luckily he's kind of pretty willing. I don't know exactly what happened, but they were sailing, shipment, medium-sized boat, and I'm watching from my little fishing dock, ain't bad, my buddy, sailor, and on the horizon I see him thinking, down, down, down. I swear I saw some tentacles grabbing that ship, yanking it down, and big old mouth.
Are you sure it wasn't
Like a
just like a
kraken?
large squid?
I've
She
never
kind of noticed him. She's like, a large squid.
I've seen a lot of fish in my days. Whole life fishing on the waters. There is no squid that large. And it had a mouth like a shark.
Oh, how spooky.
That's what I was thinking. But clearly those people don't think so. They want to go send off more ships. Gonna send them all to their deaths.
How long were you out at sea for?
How long was I at? Do you think I have some sort of sea madness?
I didn't say that.
I've been sailing a lot longer than you have. And I'm just a little dock fisherman, only out there for a day's time.
Okay. Second question then, completely unrelated. Sorry to offend you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any drinks before doing this?
Oh my god! Drinks this, drinks that. You have one bottle past the time, and everyone says that's the reason for it. God, you town folk.
Well, okay. That entirely
Never
depends.
understand
What
us
was the
seamen.
What was the bottle of?
Doesn't matter.
Hey, Spooks, I sent you a little message, a cheeky message.
Oh shit, a cheeky message. Bourbon, wow, you want some? I got a stash.
I might hit you up for that later, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
So if he kind of just like touches his arm, well, I believe you.
Thank you. Can you tell your guy over there I'm not crazy? There's monsters about, no matter what he and all those other people say. I'm just trying to help the people. Oh, maybe I'm inconveniencing them, maybe I'm costing some money, but it's that or they die. They should be thanking me as a hero.
I think you're absolutely right, sir.
Thank you. That's why I'm thinking I'm going to take matters in my own hand. I'm going to sail out there and kill that damn beast.
How are you
think that's a
planning to
good
do
idea.
that?
This here boat and a couple of harpoons and spears.
Can we come with
That's
you?
it.
Thinking about maybe finding something that goes boom. Buy a keg of gunpowder.
Looks at Trevor.
Sophie also looks at Trevor.
You selling gunpowder?
I don't sell gunpowder.
Damn.
I do have things that go boom, but...
Oh. I don't suppose a fine man like you would like to share a bottle of bourbon and go help me kill a fucking beast?
Yeah, fuck it, sure.
Yeah. Together then.
Oh, the ladies be
No,
coming along?
No, you are not going, Sophie.
Well, why not?
Because you cannot
Sophie.
Why
swim.
not?
She's the only one here that believes a damn thing about the monsters. I say let her go.
Okay, two things. One, Sophie, you can't swim. Two, even if you could swim, that's a lot of fucking fabric you're wearing. And
Yeah,
you can
I
go
was gonna
wet
say, all you guys need to prepare for maybe falling off the boat and not sinking like an anchor with 20 pounds of wet fabric.
Wish I could swim.
That still doesn't have. You could be able.
Hold on.
When did it? When was
Bazinga! Was someone asking for me?
Oh, 1896.
Holy shit! Says the sailor.
Oh,
Oh dear God.
Twilight.
Trevor, I'm begging you, please share a bottle of bourbon with this man so we can blame this on alcohol.
He's already got the fucking bourbon.
I do already have the bourbon. I swear I'm not drinking that much this morning.
Oh, this looks like quite a bit.
I don't know, man.
Sophie just like tilts her head back. Oh, hiya, Twilight.
So did you ask for me, or am I on my way? I couldn't help but notice
Can
you.
you make me be able to swim?
That's a big ask. I could. Let me think on that. It's kind of like looking you up and down like a tailor fucking like
genie.
trying to like.
Can you
examine
make
for
her
an
float
outfit.
like a duck?
He's gonna kind of reach his hand out, do a little snap with his fingers, and you have a lovely little, honestly, I don't think they're invented at this time, but it's okay, because this is magic. Fucking one of those little pool donuts around your waist there. Just some white, plasticky thing. Make her float, like a duck.
The life preservers probably exist. Like not the inflatable ones.
Yeah, just like the ones like the padding and stuff, yeah. Yeah, those. But no. we get a
When
little-
were inner tubes invented?
Inner tube, that's the word.
Late 1800s.
They can be on the brink.
They exist.
They exist because this man made one and everyone, oh shit, that looks like such a good idea.
Also, Leonardo da Vinci had a sketch for one of these. Like,
What?
Yeah.
What?
Hold on.
The great minds.
This is news to me.
He's sketched a lot of shit. I don't know why we're surprised.
I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, okay, so
Hold on.
that's existing.
Look at his sketch.
I would love to. So.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's like spot on too. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's
You
a fucking
have
smart
to like
man.
pull that up.
Yeah, so you got one of those bitches around your waist now. Ta-da!
Oh,
She floats now.
Apparently, there was also buoyant shoes and balancing sticks for walking on water that he sketched.
We've
with
gone
it.
backwards.
Mr. Etoile,
Mhm.
next time she calls you, could you appear like behind a building or something and just walk out from there?
Absolutely.
Why would he do
Suddenly,
that? He's
with
a
like a flash of light, he's fucking gone. And then he walks out from behind the corner here. Hey,
Okay.
hey, stranger to the internet, what's up?
I said next time.
This is okay.
Sophie like turns to the fisherman. Oh, don't mind it, Twilight. He's just a very good magician.
Yes. Flicks his hand,
I
makes a
can't
little card in
remember
it.
the
Very
safety
good.
Is the dude? Wait, guys, tell me if I'm crazy. Is the dude wearing a swim cap?
In the
think
picture,
so, in the
yes.
Like, maybe that's just hair, but that looks like a swim
That
cap.
shit is a swim cap.
It does look like a swim cap. Very, very good magician. Isn't that right, everyone?
Yeah.
You can all clap now. Clap, please. He takes a little bow.
Hold on. There's a soundboard for clapping.
Thank you.
Adelaide looks so tired of the shit as she claps.
Very good magician.
He can go back now.
All right. He walks behind a little bush here and just fucking second not visible gone.
Bye, Twilight. See? I can swim now.
No, you can't swim. You can float, but whatever, good enough.
So,
Sorry, I'm dying.
I would still prefer if you guys all got some clothes that would not become an actual rock when you hit the water. I'd hope we'd all stay on the boat. But we have to be real here, right? We're probably gonna get tossed around. It's a big-ass fish. Well, it's not fish, it's a beast, but I think it's in the water.
So we should go shopping then.
Sure, I need some time to prep this boat anyways.
Okay.
Yay!
You guys all report
Shopping.
back to
Sophie.
me around noontime and we can head out.
Yes.
You want to bring
all
some
right.
explosives, you? Points towards Trevor. Or alcohol for you? Or I don't know if the little one can, so I guess just bring that thing she's got on.
We'll figure something out.
And we're gonna kill ourselves a beast.
Yay! And she just like waddles off with her new little inner tube.
I don't like this. Do you have swim clothes, Trevor?
No.
Yeah, neither do I. And I don't think I should be wearing just my undergarments around that man, so...
No, probably not.
And then Adelaide starts walking off to the shops.
Is this still the era? I think this is still the era where women's swim attire was just like thick dresses that still are heavy as shit. They're made for like wading, not swimming, kind of thing.
Let me see. 1880s
1880s
women swimwear.
swimwear.
Yeah, the dresses. There's shorter ones that are definitely a lot lighter. I think it kind of depends. There's some that's also just like body.
Oh my god, they're so little cute. They have sailor collars.
Plus, I found this one that might be closest to something Adelaide would wear.
I was gonna send this as our finally. I was about to send something like finally using our reference chat, and it's like the image is too big. What the fuck do you mean? Why is this picture so large? Let me share it.
It happens.
There we go. Here's the kind of thing you guys might be able to get that feels
Wow.
fitting enough. That one works too, that little body one you have. Cutesy one if Sophie would like to keep her cutesy attire with those little collars.
They're so cute.
It looks like for men, trunks were a thing, but also the full body ones were also a thing. And I don't know if it was like a wealthy men covered up and poor just had trunks or what.
We all just do our historical fashion research.
Right, this is just fashion research time.
Sorry, it's a beach episode. We need to establish their sick-ass beach outfit.
Beach episode. Beach episode. Beach episode.
Are they like currently shopping for swimsuits then?
Yeah, sure. This is
Yeah, this fashion montage.
fashion montage.
Adelaide's totally looking at all of these and being like, where the fuck am I supposed to hide my weapons?
Oh god.
Girly
Men
is
swim-
strapped up.
Okay. Men's swimwear styles during the 1880s were rather shabby, mimicking traditional undergarments, but gradually more thought went into their designs. The first swimsuits were knitted wool with stretchy properties, absorbing less water than cotton. Made swimming rather difficult, as they weren't streamlined, despite wool being better than cotton swimsuits, still absorbed water easily. Early men's swimsuit weighed 9 pounds when wet.
Better
Making it
than a
difficult to
fucking
swim.
princess gown.
Soon afterwards, man-made materials entered the market, first rubber and nylon a few decades later. That sounds like a bad idea for like open water swimming. Like for wading, perfectly fine. You know?
Yeah.
I think Trevor's just gonna do the like wool pants, no shirt vibe.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like what you see in pirate movies and stuff when they dive into the water.
Yeah.
Like deckhands
Yeah.
and stuff, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Alright, okay.
Nods.
Now you guys take your turn to explain your little fit that you've decided on. This is essential to the plot. Totally.
Absolutely.
Sophie's got her cute little dress with the cute little lace.
Adelaide, actually, I've decided she is going to also wear a dress, probably one of the longer ones, with like pants under, just because she is desperately trying to hide at least just like her crossbow and some bolts in there.
Alright.
Y'all will be able to swim for shit.
She has ditched the sword behind a building somewhere that she'll go back for later, because like that takes most of the length of her legs, so she can't hide it. But she has managed to strap her crossbow and bolts in there. I have it pulled up on my stream if anyone wants to reference image for which one.
Oh, fuck yeah. Go look at your stream. Oh, hell yeah. Alright,
Yes!
perfect.
Do you have the
Sophie's
hat as
doing
well?
the one, do you,
You
have
better.
the hat too?
Yeah, you know what? Sure, she has the hat.
Sophie's doing the one kind of next to that one.
This one?
No, that one.
Oh, Yeah, okay.
Cute.
With the little
Release.
crisscross.
I will say that when Adelaide's in her swimsuit, she has very visible scars, like, all over her fucking arms, just because she's fucking reckless and gets cut all the time, cut and scratched all the time there.
As she
I don't
does,
know
as she does.
I don't know what's better, Trevor just saying, fuck it, I'll just take my shirt off, or going with you two, looking at all the male swimsuits, like, this is gonna be heavy as shit, and deciding, nah.
Trevor believes in pantsless era. He was one of those rioters. Those protesters.
It would have happened while he was a teenager, I think.
Yeah.
They were sent
Yeah.
on a mission while he was still a young, like, lad, and he just sees the men out there protesting. He's like, huh. Okay.
Good for them.
Okay, cool. Good
Check
on him.
out Tuesday. Sure, why not?
There you go.
Adelaide, you look so pretty.
I hate this.
I feel like it is very appropriate that all art and depictions of people in old-time swimsuit, the water doesn't even go above the knees.
It's like literally just for like splash pad style
It's
play.
it is just for like stepping into the water.
Yeah, I don't think they really had like swimming pools.
No, they had bathhouses, but I think he didn't wear clothes.
I
in
think
that,
it's
so,
nude or towel.
Yeah.
Kathy playing a scarred up bad. She's scarred up because she's stupid and just keeps running in.
It's not like a badass way. She just jumps through a window occasionally.
I don't wear enough armor. I have the least armor out of this party. I am getting the most injured every time.
Hey, last time
Oh,
Arthur
shit.
got thoroughly
Yeah.
fucking destroyed by a plant.
Does that mean we have to factor in not having physical armor now?
Oh, shit. Maybe. That'd be fun.
Yes, do it.
Let's
Make
do
everyone
that.
else feel my pain, except for Sophie, because I think hers is magical.
Yeah.
Because one of my armor is
Yeah.
a flak vest, which is one armor hidden.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know how I'm
absolutely,
gonna
that
hide
one's
a
fun.
flak vest.
If you
But the
guys
other
have
one
any that's just like
is-
base, like tough skin or some shit like that, you can keep that.
Battlefield awareness, you know what's gonna happen. and
Yeah,
knock
so, like,
out
that one
for
you can
plus
keep.
one armor.
Because you're like moving your body to take less damage is kind of what I assume battlefield awareness is.
I have
Yeah.
0 armor now.
Awesome.
I had 1 before.
And Sophie, you unfortunately, you still have 3, don't you? Because that's just your natural
I
fucking, like,
think-
protagonism.
Okay,
think
can I
so, yeah.
propose? Can I propose that Adelaide can have the option of wearing the other hidden armor because she has enough clothes to hide it, but if she has to swim, she gets negative checks on that.
Would you like to take that offer, Cassy? Deal or no deal?
Nah, I'm just gonna go armorless.
Alright. Sorry, I'm looking at Sophie's shit. For a reason.
I think it might be +2 instead
Invincible,
of +3.
you always count as having 2 armor. This doesn't stack with other protection. Oh, yeah. Just 2.
Yeah.
2. So, yeah, you just keep your 2.
Phew.
You.
Alrighty. So, you guys all back to the thing? Alright. He
Yeah,
kinda steps
baby.
off his boat. Oh. And it's not like a little rowboat. It's like a fisherman's boat just to establish our boat here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a little dinghy.
Yeah, a little dingy, but it's good.
You know a dinghy's a type of boat, right? We're not saying that it's like
Oh,
a dinghy.
what
boat.
the fuck?
Yeah, it's a type of boat.
Hold on.
It's thinking like a lifeboat kind of thing.
Damn. How dare I not see that in my time? That's not at all what it is. No, it's not a fucking dinghy. That's a fucking inflatable
Damn.
boat.
Can you tell why dinghy became a derogatory?
Yeah, I can
term for
absolutely
shitty
see.
and small.
I do love this because, like, yeah, I guess it is a little dinghy. We're like, no, like the boat, a dinghy.
I've never heard that in my life.
How have you never heard of a dinghy? Come on, dude.
I will
Get with the
I will
times.
I will destroy you.
So is it more like an old fisherman's boat with like the little small inside area for the
Yes.
captain, and that's about it?
Exactly, yeah.
The rest is outside.
It's a little
Oh,
fish, yeah.
oh, I have a reference for this.
Oh, perfect.
Ta-da!
I think that's a little big.
That's about it, actually, yeah. That's about it.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay, I was imagining smaller.
Because I have a
Right.
little...
But but also to be fair, all of the ones I'm looking at are like these are very modern. Maybe this one.
Yeah.
Is kind of what I was picturing. But I will take the bigger one happily.
Yeah. We've got a big ass. We got some monsters to deal with. We gotta take a decent sized boat or you'll be...
What is the name of that boat? The PDAZZ?
Classic.
PDAZ? Or is it 477?
No fucking clue.
PD 477. PD ass There we go.
So I see y'all have got some better attire going. That's
Trevor is
good.
just in the
so
exact
cute?
same clothes.
Yeah, and you
Wait,
just...
where is he keeping his dynamite or whatever?
I've still got my coat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're just like, if you need to get in the water, you're just gonna like toss it off, I assume is like the idea here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I'll probably take the shoes off too, so that's not something I have to do at the time.
So how many of you guys here have been on a boat before? And how many of you guys have been on a fishing boat before?
I've been on a boat before.
Fishing?
Oh, apparently she has. I was about to do the.
Alright, well...
I have not been on a fishing boat before.
Alright, well, he's gonna start stepping on. It's gonna be rocky as hell. Some water's gonna splash over the side, don't mind that, it gets there. Don't lean over the edge unless you want to fall over the side. And, leave the steering to me, please. If can be helped. So you guys have, I guess the more important question I've been forgetting to ask here, do you guys have stuff to, you know, take out a beast? Because I got some stuff. But if you're gonna be helping,
Got a
I'm gonna
knife.
keep this stuff for myself. Just a knife?
It's a special knife.
Okay,
Just enough.
he's gonna pat your head there. You're gonna be in charge of lookout duty. You tell us if
Okay.
you see anything in the water, and we'll go to it and shoot everything we got at it.
Alright.
Alright. You, points to Adelaide. What do you got? I see you're quite combat efficient. He kind of gestures over your bunch of scars and stuff showing.
Besides,
Adelaide.
I have a crossbow.
Perfect, love that. Alright, you, Trevor. He didn't say Trevor, I point you, Trevor. You don't know me all.
I've got a gun and dynamite.
Yes! Alright, see, me and you are getting along. Bring any more bottles with you?
No, you had plenty.
I got 2 on boat, let's go. So you all climbed on?
Adelaide is like as they're climbing on, she leans to Trevor again and she's like, make sure he drinks so we can blame this on him being drunk.
Yeah.
And we set off onto Ocean Map.
OMG,
Oh my
ocean map.
God.
Ocean map.
Oh, we're drowning. We're not here.
Zoom out. I have a boat.
There we are.
It should hopefully be a accurate size.
Why does this remind me of the fucking Cookie Run Black Pearl event?
Same.
Sorry, actually every single plot that
What?
I've ever used in this is stolen directly from Cookie Run, don't you guys know? It's my one source.
I believe
of-
it.
Ooh, when are we gonna do the Snow Queen plot?
Oh shit!
I want the fucking Doomed Yuri wedding plot.
Oh, that one's coming up, don't you worry.
And the
Also,
Christmas
Wolf,
murder
this is
mystery.
Monster of the Week.
Yeah, it is Monster of the Week. It's a tabletop roleplay. Kind of like D&D, but not at all like D&D.
You roll shit
I
like
like
cool
D&D, but-
and charm.
It's
But a
D&D
lot-
in which it's a roleplay and you roll dice, but like, it's
But
not
it's
supposed to be
much- it's-
fantasy.
It's story roleplay first, as opposed to like.
Yeah, it's really just we're sitting around a table and role-playing with each other, and occasionally I tell them to roll a thing to decide how it goes. We're playing pretend.
We're playing dollies that are little tokens, which you actually don't even need for Monster of the Week.
We should do a Monster of the Week campaign in person where we all just bring a doll for our character and we use it like that.
I'm gonna use my brand new Cassy Fumo that's almost done.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna bring that like artist reference doll that is completely blank in every sense.
That's what Trevor currently looks like, don't you know?
Yeah. You know the wooden little puppet looking things.
Yeah. They're fucking everywhere in an IKEA.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to this. So I guess our first step will be baiting out this beast if we can. Who knows when it'll show its head again.
You didn't grab our tokens with the boat that time.
Fuck!
We're falling off.
Falling off!
Boat's just going without us, falling backwards.
It's a ghost boat.
Did you not
I mean-
bring any bait?
I have
What a
some bait
threat.
on board. We'll just gotta find a good spot for it first.
We should go that way.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
You know what?
Okay.
She's the one with the,
Roll a weird,
she's the
Sophie,
one
for
with the
me.
dreams. Maybe
Roll
we
a
should
weird.
believe her.
I will roll a weird.
Please do. Thank you.
Barely.
Which way was that way? I need you to like mark it with your marker. Accurate movement here.
Do a ping.
Oh yeah, you can just like hold down and do like the bing bing. Okay, cool. Fuck! Not again!
Whoa.
Let's do some fucking sonar. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
So yeah, you guys just have some fun. Be fun on a boat.
Adelaide's just like, she does not look happy. She has her arms crossed and she's just frowning, looking at the sides of the boat.
Sophie is doing her little lookout duty.
She's so resilient.
Why is Adelaide so upset?
She does not want to be in a swimsuit.
Would she prefer to just... Did she just, like, strip down to her underwear last time? Would she
Yeah, when they were
prefer
doing the
that?
ghost one, she just like went down to her undergarments.
Oh, good heavens.
You were there!
Sophie,
Yeah,
the
that's what Sophie
undergarments
said.
are honestly more covering than than the swimsuit.
Yeah, but the swimsuit, it doesn't become see-through when it gets wet.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
You know, I didn't ask. How? You said little princess over there doesn't know how to swim. You two know how to swim, right?
I do.
Yeah.
What'd you say, sir?
Mostly, yeah.
Well, good enough. If you fall over, try to grab onto the side of the boat. If that doesn't work, just kind of put your arms out and try to float there. I will try to throw something over for you guys. Okay?
Does he have... Is this one of those fishery boats that has, like, all the nets off to the side so you could just kind of grab
Yeah.
onto a loose piece of rope on the side? Okay.
Yeah. No, just slide down. Peel your nails up trying to, climb up the slippery side of it.
On the bright side, we do not have to worry about a propeller either.
You're so right.
Fun fact, while I was looking into boat times, fucking steamboats are being a thing around now. So that's cool.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, I was like looking that up. I'm going to be a steamboat, but let's just sail. So, any of you guys want to sip? Yeah, holds out a bottle of bourbon for you. We're gonna have to share the bottle. I don't keep cups on here.
I think the captain gets first majority, you know?
Fair enough. Gonna sit back and
Trevor's doing his job
argue
so
with
well.
that.
sipping some. Sophie, roll a sharp
Can't
for
argue
me.
with
Look
that.
out.
Okay.
Sharp.
Sharp.
So many sevens
Why are you getting so
today.
many sevens?
Seven. It's just all sevens for everyone. Jesus.
Those are
The
all
past three
Sophie.
rows have all been me.
There's one Cassy. Yeah, it's supposed to be you. Fucking sevens all through. Over here, you maybe see a
All
bump
different
of
rolls,
something.
too.
I just keep getting 7.
Seven. Yeah, that's lucky. It's good. It's good.
I think it is one of the more statistically likely combinations. Rolls.
That's true. So, sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, you see like a little break in the water over here, kind of like what I was describing to Adelaide earlier.
Oh, over there. There's a break.
Adelaide goes over to that side of the ship
Alright.
to see.
He starts kind of steering it around. If you get frozen, hold on.
Around
Take it
town.
around town. Adelaide, roll sharp.
Okay. Hold on.
I realize I'm rotating you guys with this too.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
funny.
funny.
I got a 12.
Oh shit. All right, you will
A
notice.
good roll in this session? That's
Right,
impossible.
that's
You're cheating.
crazy.
Okay, Miss got a 15 earlier.
For
That
just
was
like
the wrong
that's what the
stat.
boat looks like.
That's why we've been rolling poorly.
She stole our luck.
Stole our luck.
Aurora took it all.
You will see a big shadow cast under
Whoa,
the
what was
water.
That was actually moved really good. I'm not gonna lie.
For real?
Huh?
The way you moved it like on screen was like real good, real smooth. It was like, whoa, what was that? Did you guys see that?
I felt like I was in Jaws.
That fucking like UFO meme kind of thing right there.
Fuck, did you guys see that?
A smoothie.
So question, if Adelaide looks around, can she see any of the bait that he was talking about? Like, are there any like fish or things?
Yeah, there's some buckets of bait laying around on the sides of the ship.
She's gonna throw it overboard for the shadow.
It's honestly pretty dwarfed in
Not all of
comparison
it,
to
like
the
one
shadow.
bucket.
All right, there's some. Well, there's some.
I need to know how close to the boat you threw this down.
She's throwing it as far out as she can, but like I don't know how far.
Oh, can you roll a toss for me then? We gotta see this toss.
Okay. That's actually my best stat, so.
Doesn't even leave the boat. Okay.
I'm gonna assume maybe also use a little bit of smart things come to the side here. We'll go like this.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, very luckily it is. See the shadow kind of turn there.
Oh no.
I like to imagine it's taking little delicate little bites.
I'm gonna give you guys a little pause. I would like to act on this before I take another move from the.
I'm gonna light a stick of dynamite and throw it into the chum.
Roll a cool for me.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Okay.
I have a +3 to cool.
So you had some amazing timing, which is what that cool was for, and you do see the beast start to surface with a big asshole mouth to go chomp some, and that dynamite does kind of hit the fucking, like, right over his bottom jaw area, and luckily explodes right before it hits the water, and, you know, would go out, and gets a nice blow onto this jaw. From what you guys see, it does look similar to a shark's jaw with, like, lots of pointy teeth and, like, a stern, bony jaw there. And then when that blows up, it goes back deeper underwater.
Got him.
Huh.
What's going on over there? Did it show its face?
Kinda.
And he blew his face up.
Hell yeah! Yeah, it goes to high five Trevor. He's like holding his hand up in the air.
High five.
Yeah!
Take a swig for me, why don't you?
What'd you say? Oh.
Take a swig for me.
Yeah! It takes a swig! Trevor's mission, get this guy as drunk as possible.
Big swig. Big swig.
What is your TNT stats? I realized I should need to check that.
4 damage.
Shit!
Let me see what the other tags are. I just remember it's 4 damage. 4 harm. Close. Area. Messy. Loud.
Boom!
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Boom, boom.
Close is interesting tag because I'm like, yeah, close to the grenade. But I guess because it's thrown, it's not. But also submachine gun is close. So I'm like, what is close?
What does close mean?
What is close?
I thought close would be like a knife. A sword,
Yeah.
maybe.
That's hand.
Shotgun being close kind of makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I guess it is hand, yeah.
So I guess as far as you can throw something is close. But then also then, why a machine gun?
Grenade launcher is far.
Yeah, 'cause it launches.
It launches. If 100 Line has taught me anything, it's that submachine guns are close, because that bitch can only shoot 3 squares out.
Fucking
Which is the same as the girl who throws knives.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I think that is pretty accurate, though.
No, it's a gun. It can go further than you can throw a knife for sure.
Alright,
It's
you
kinda like our
guys all
shotguns.
suddenly feel a strong jostle on the... Fuck, I accidentally opened something. On the side of the ship. Kind of like something bumped against it there.
Adelaide,
To stay on the ship.
Adelaide tightly gripped the sides of the ship and kind of leans over to see if she can see what it was.
Roll sharp.
I thought you were
I'm
gonna say
surprised you're
cool
not
because
having me
she's
roll
leaning-
cool to not fall over.
She's leaning over the rocking
Roll
boat.
both. Roll a sharp and a cool for me.
Okay, there's my sharp.
Awesome, you saw the
Okay.
beast.
There's my cool.
I
Yeah.
think I know why you saw the beast now.
Yeah. So there's a beast underneath. Right there. And Adelaide, it jostles the side and you fall straight over into there. Big hard splash under the cold water. As you can see, the beast pretty clearly now if you dare open your eyes. It is salt.
Bold of you to think she'd close them when she's fucking falling off a ship into
You're
the water with
right.
the monster.
Let me get mine.
Salt water's fucking burning like hell, but she's not closing those eyes. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
She says underwater.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Let me see. Where's my reference of the beast?
The beast.
The beast.
Adelaide ends up in the water a lot, huh?
The beast.
She likes being wet.
Okay, I need you to get out.
Everyone get the fuck out of here. It looks a something like this. This is kind of close to everything I can find too, you know.
Oh, hell
It's like
no.
big beastie, shark-like, has like tentacles kind of around like its neck region, like behind where
Is
your
it kind of
gills would be.
serpenty?
Tralalero tralala.
What'd you say, Archer?
Is it kind of serpenty, or is it like fish with it?
Yeah, it's like fish shaped with like the kind of tail, long tail going back to like, you know, swims like that. Yeah.
Fish in the
Tralalero
sense that,
tralala.
like, an eel is a fish.
Yeah, it's a little thicker than that.
Okay.
It's a goddamn Leviathan.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's a good
I
reference
was
what I'm looking for.
I was imagining the bloop. You know, when everyone thought that sound was a creature. and
Oh,
not just an
yes.
Iceberg.
Yeah, Leviathan is kind of what I'm looking for here. I think I had another reference image that was like, it's in between these two, and now that like, you mentioned that, I think that reference image is just a Leviathan.
Yeah, that one's a Leviathan for sure.
Yeah, here's like kind of the other kind of image here of like what we're
That's
working with.
also a Leviathan.
Yeah, I was like, these are just okay, thank you. There's a word.
Oh fuck! It's the Bible one. Shit.
You should get the one from Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, sure, man. Fuck it. Why not? Let's go get that for the reference chat. Xenoblade.
Does this mean the Bible's real?
Oh wait, shit, I might actually be thinking of Skyward Sword
Guys.
that has the Leviathan.
Yeah, I think it's.
Guys, I feel the need to share this because it's so funny to me. When I looked up Leviathan, this image popped up that is not safe to share on stream. But it's called Taming the Leviathan is what it's called.
She's got this.
The taming of the Leviathan. So
This is what Adelaide needs to do.
there
Titties
you
out,
go,
Adelaide,
guys.
quick!
Get naked!
So yeah, Adelaide, you're underwater now, and you are really close to its jaw there, its mouth, who is a bit open. You guys have all seen her fall over.
Yeah, okay, she's gonna start trying to swim up out of the water, you know?
Hell
Break
happened
the
over
surface.
here?
She fell in!
God! He's gonna run back. It looks like he's gonna go grab something. Roll a cool for me for swimming up.
Damn,
Up and
cool.
out. Oh shit! Alright, you swim, kind of reemerge on the surface with a good breath of air, and you barely miss underneath your feet a large chomp, and then it kind of goes, and you can tell it's kind of going like under the boat here. We're on the wrong layer. Can we move you down? Yes, we can.
Adelaide's gonna swim to the side of the boat so she can grab onto like the nets that are hanging off.
Alright. You can just do that.
There is no context for this painting about like any story behind it. It's just a picture of it and that's it. So
It's the whole story
So
in itself.
funny.
This guy's gonna run here and throw a fucking fishing spear over the side into the water. Doesn't look like anything, but it kind of goes deep enough where you can't tell.
Adelaide
Someone
climbed
pull
up the
her
side of the
up!
ship.
He says, still like fucking busy throwing his spear.
She's just
Yeah,
like, she's
Trevor,
climbing on
pull her
her
up.
own. Okay. She's fucking wet dog right here.
yeah, Trevor's gonna help pull her up because again, I imagine that outfit heavy.
Thank
She's a
you.
wet dog.
Or like, yeah, I mean, more modest this time, I guess, compared to last time. So that's a plus.
She just like wrings out her braid. That thing is fucking, that thing is huge.
No shit.
While you're doing that, there's another hit to the side of this boat, and it tilts fiercely this way. Can I have everyone roll a cool?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You got it.
9, 8, 11. Alright, yeah, you guys kind of grab onto two ladies there, grab onto some walls. Trevor there, standing firm with those sea legs that I don't know how he would have, but goddamn.
It's from riding
goddamn.
a horse all the time, okay?
Oh, you're right, you got those
He's got
strong
some
horse
strong
legs.
ass legs.
You're so right.
You're so right.
He'll probably honestly take off the coat this time. Is there like a hook he can pretty like securely hook it onto? Like
On the
sure
inside of like the little
the
thing
kayak hook.
probably is.
Okay, yeah. Just because like that's where the dynamite is still, so he needs to grab it pretty easily. But He's taking the coat off because that's the only part of his outfit that's probably actually would weigh him down pretty significantly if it got wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from the big hit to the side, you notice the kind of like tail had hit it and splashed. Now a bunch of water's like splashed onto you guys too. There, getting nice and soggy on deck.
Ew.
I mean, Adelaide was already pretty soggy.
Yeah, she's nothing new for her.
This is nothing new.
Oh, let's see if this boat holds steady.
Sophie with the floaty still on
Floaty's still on.
during all this.
Alright, thank God.
Adelaide, like, she's holding onto the wall with one hand, and she's pulling out her crossbow from under the swimsuit skirt with the other.
I'm gonna be turning this boat so we can follow it. You guys keep watch.
I can try and get its attention.
How?
I think we want to turn first.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having some trouble grabbing it with this fucking fish in the way. Okay, fish move first. I locked it, and that doesn't lock the turning, but it locks the moving, and that's the opposite of what I wanted.
That's so funny.
That is so funny.
It's actually the exact opposite. Alright, so yeah, it's just, keep doing out like you're doing on a boat. Kind of like your pirates for a bit.
Yo,
Adelaide loads up her cross.
Pirate's life for me.
This is the golden age of piracy, isn't it? Or is that what? No, it's before that.
There's a little after, I think.
Typing as Audra looks it up.
Oh, we're way after it. It's the 1650s to the 1730s. It's pre-America.
We missed it by just a little bit.
Man.
You're not like moving our tokens with the ship
I
anymore.
know. Okay, you know what? You're gonna jostle around. They're supposed to be scattered like that. Hey,
We're all fucked up.
Yeah, just fucked up. It's fine. Trevor on that side. Can you roll a sharp for me?
Okay, sure.
Thanks. Yeah.
I'd be happy to.
Bring up me hearty Joe-ho. Bring up me hearty Joe-ho.
Your
All right. With your nice sharp there, some good vision, you will notice. Gets pen ready. You will notice a tentacle-looking thing kind of making its way onto. Why is this so thin? Making its way onto the boat there, up the sides.
Huh. Well, I could shoot it. I'd probably hit the boat also. So I'll just stab it.
Alright, stabbing it with, you have just like a knife?
I have a big knife.
Big knife, use your big knife and roll it tough. Kick
I don't
some
use
ass.
it that often because I do also have a gun. But
Gun
I
is
do
just
have
so nice.
Exactly.
I feel like I
Gun
need
is
to
so
put on
useful.
some ocean sounds, get us in the rocky ocean noises.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't worry, we have better
I
sounds.
do have
We have.
Chicken jockey.
chicken jack.
God damn
I
it.
do have the attack, the new thing that I got that I think I should have checked with you, but it was the attack with cool instead of tough because that's not in any fucking.
Oh yeah, we talked
Nope.
about that. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, cool.
All right, man. Yeah, roll to kick some ass, and the way you do.
Damn, that was with the. Wait, why did I not have a +3 to it? Oh, plus cool, it did. Wait,
No, you
No, it
didn't.
What the? Yeah, that's not very weird altogether. It's like.
that didn't work. So that's a +3, so that's a 10. So it's still a mixed success, I think, right? Or is it
10 is a
full-
success.
10 is a full success.
10 is a success.
Oh, cool.
Alright.
Hold on, let me adjust this.
Alright, you fix that up while you, Trevor there, stabs a good old knife into that tentacle there doing, I thought I saw your knife, unfortunately only just one harm.
It's one harm, baby.
It's one arm. But it does keep it from progressing any further and kind of. What's you have a 10 there, so I'm gonna ask your intent. Would you rather it you're aiming for it to recoil, or you're aiming for it to kind of like trying to stab through it into below the to the side maybe?
I'm mostly trying to get it off. of the
All right. It
boat.
kind of it doesn't like go away, but it kind of like backs up off the boat.
Hey, I didn't like that.
Hey.
I'm gonna.
Ouchie! I got a paper cut.
Did not like that.
do anything? This isn't a roll.
Oh yeah, it has the 3 on that
Okay,
one.
that one worked. So when I do cool, like with quotes default around it, it doesn't for whatever reason. So I have to actively, every time I roll it, change to cool not default instead of cool default.
Huh.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is weird. Dude, you're adding that made such a difference. 12 versus a 6.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
All right. Adelaide there, roll a sharp.
Oh boy. Ted.
All right, you two will notice on this side now another appendage is coming up. Oh. Oh.
Crossbow, load and shoot, baby.
Load and shoot that crossbow. Roll a whatever you roll for your crossbow. Kick some ass.
Okay, kicks mass, and
Why
plus I
are
get
these
+1 because of
tentacles,
berserk
like,
or because of signature weapon.
Why did you draw these so well with like so fucking quickly?
That's my one expertise.
Right?
All right,
Drawing
14.
I don't think
tentacles.
I don't think you want to have that on record.
Too late.
It's on
The
record.
stenographer has written it down. Yeah, guys, in case you didn't know, we do have a stenographer.
Yeah, man. Whatever.
Spook's special talent, drawing tentacles. This will be
God.
very profitable.
Check out their VGen.
Check out their regen. More tentacle goodness.
You're probably making it worse.
All I'm saying is this is the beach episode with a tentacle monster, so like.
Yeah, I honestly set this up.
All right, Adelaide,
You get a
you know what to
+1 to
do.
your normal harm of your crossbow, right? So you do 3.
No, it was just a +1 to roll.
But isn't that your signature weapon?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay, it's just +1 to
the
roll
way
for
it
that?
works, the signature weapon gets a +1 to the roll, but the hand weapon one gets the +1 to harm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, following.
So the weapon for the crossbow is just what it says it is. It's 2 harm.
Okay. I'm like, maybe if you guys take some initiative with this, could be a beaster.
Does it do anything? I shot
Oh,
it.
shit, did I not establish that? In my mind, I'd already played out the whole scenario for you.
No, you asked me how much harm it does, and then you were just
I
silent.
marked down all my notes like I had already finished the exchange. My bad. So yeah, you fucking shoot
So funny.
right into it. I don't think tentacles really bleed or anything, but it goes in there nice and deep, still actively stuck in the side of it. It really didn't like that. Owie, owie. And kind of starts going back down.
Adelaide's gonna shoot another crossbow into the general direction of the water that it went down into.
Roll
Just straight
tough.
down to the water.
Yeah.
Roll it tough.
Roll tough -1.
Okay.
So whatever you're.
Can I just cancel out because of my crossbow bonus?
Yeah, perfect.
7.
It shoots. You're unsure what happens once it pierces through the water. Dun dun.
Damn.
I think this thing here is hoping to tip this boat over. Same thing I saw last time. Grab it by its side and flip it on its head. I probably, not to scare anyone here, but that is what happened to the much, much larger boat.
Why did you go out with the smaller boat then?
Movability? I mean, if we were just sitting there on a big boat, sitting ducks, this one, at least we're moving.
Then move!
Alright!
Can I get
Also,
the
my
monster's
fucking
attention
hat.
now?
No!
Sophie, roll sharp for me.
Okay.
Guys,
Fuck.
attention. Adelaide is pretty sure
Fuck.
that I'm this boat. No!
I got a failure.
You see nothing. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm having some trouble with the boat manipulation. Yeah, failure. You see nothing.
Sophie's about to get whacked by a tentacle into the water.
Yeah, until suddenly, well, the boat's rushing forward and stuff. Big
into a
old
rock.
jaw appears around there and just. Why do I have this on all of a sudden? I'm doing great. And starts chomping onto the front of that with its big asshole mouth.
That's not good. Trevor, dynamite, probably.
Ah! that's really not good. You guys might want to hold on to the sides of things as the boat is kind of tipping forwards towards the area it's getting chomped on. Back's going up, you know?
Trevor's like, I'm not gonna fucking blow up the boat, and just shoots it in the face.
Alright, roll whatever you roll to kick some ass. And then can I have everyone roll a cool?
Yes.
But of course.
Open my shell.
Trevor, can
But
you
of
actually do act under pressure for me? For your...
Bad news.
God damn it! Fuck them, you!
Good news though, I've leveled up.
For my
Yay.
act under pressure, I am going to use my, what is it called? Bottle it up so that I can get a +1 to this roll, and you can give me a -1 on anything that's not act under pressure.
Okay, so I can give you a -1 later? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
For anything that is not act under pressure.
Yes. Cool. That's different than the roll you just sent, right? Or is that the roll that you did? You keep going.
No,
Okay,
that was
that
the
is.
shoot roll.
Shit!
You need that +1, turns out.
You do not need it. So you're holding on and you boom it square in the fucking face there. That's great. Sophie, you hold on pretty good. You got a nice firm grip. Unfortunately, Adelaide, who fucking loves going for swims, starts rolling down and kind of like against the edge there, like part of her arm is like fucking in the like her arm and foot on like both that side, because I imagine she's laying on her side, are kind of in the mouth where it'd be, you know, if it closed it, get a sick chomp there.
Trevor has like not had to brace for any of these yet. He's just been standing there like, got him.
Got him. So yeah, how much damage does your gun do? Oh, you wait, that's
2.
dead. Yeah, okay. Boop, go. It's still chomping down. Adelaide's there. Both tipping more, so she's really sliding towards it.
I can't load a crossbow like this!
Okay. Trevor's gonna like slide down the boat, I guess.
All right.
Stop here.
So your plan is to slide down and like kind of stop yourself before Adelaide?
Yeah, well, kind of like right above her.
Yeah. Roll a cool for that.
Cool.
Yep.
I keep closing the sheet every time.
It'd be like that, dude. It'd be like
Me
that.
too. And sometimes it doesn't reopen. So now I'm like, learn, just leave it open.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, you go to help Adelaide, and unfortunately the deck is really wet and slippery, and it's really tilted, and you just fucking roll in there too. So now you're hanging that way with like your front half kind of in the mouth there, and your back legs that way.
I can work with this.
Sophie's gonna kind of run to the other side of the boat, and she is. Can I do the big entrance?
I mean, you have its
Would that
attention
count?
already. I think it's
Trevor's just gonna.
It's looking at
Trevor's
y'all.
just gonna yell, "Sophie, grab a dynamite out of my coat."
Okay.
so while you go into
This
the little
whole time, Sophie's like, should I get its attention? We're like, no!
Sophie's standing there. Time
Sophie's
for big
gonna-
entrance yet? No! Well,
Sophie's got a dynamite.
While Sophie's grabbing that dynamite, this guy's gonna go here, and he has a fucking rope in his hand that he's starting to toss that way. So it's actively going there. But go ahead. What are you gonna do with that dynamite, Sophie? I assume
She's gonna light it and either toss it to Trevor or toss it beyond Trevor
so
and into
toss
the
it towards
snow.
Trevor. All right, roll a cool, baby.
Could go so horrifically wrong.
She doesn't have a light. Actually, I don't think she has a lighter. I don't think she has a
It would
real
be in the
lighter.
pocket, I assume, with the dynamite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Light it
How
up and
long
toss
does
it,
dynamite
dude.
take to explode?
Depends on
like-
the roll, I think.
Yeah, I will determine that. The will of God.
So close to being catastrophically wrong.
Yeah, okay, so it rolls, and she unfortunately, luckily it doesn't blow him the shit up or anything. It actually stops a little short, though, over here. Like, you're gonna need to, like, it needs to roll a little further to, give it to Trevor. Or maybe he will have to kind of crawl up the side a bit, the slippery slope here.
So, how am I, like, am I dangling over the side, or is it, like, my feet are up against the side?
So you're You're actually, currently, you're faced the other way, because you're trying to slide. Well, how are you sliding? Were you sliding, like, cool guy slide, where you have, like, your head back and, like, your feet kind of, like, pointed outwards and, like, sliding down like that, I would assume?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
feet
your
first.
feet, yeah, are kind of hanging over the side there, like, against the little bump of rail you have there to hold yourself. You're currently, like, between, like, the rail guard and the floor boat. With your feet hanging off, like, over, the floor boat over the side.
I'm gonna
You're
try and pull one of my legs up over to this side and kind of use it to kick off the railing, kind of like when you're swimming and you kick off the wall to go super fast. To get up enough to grab the dynamite and just chuck it.
Chuck it perfect. Roll a cool. And Adelaide, you'll see what a gentleman. He's kind of throwing a rope to you first that he's holding onto and seems to be actually trying to, like, wrap it around a railing on this side.
What a gentleman.
What a gentleman. Sorry, Trevor. Oh, shit!
Hey!
You do that. You get a little crawl upwards and a perfect toss back into its mouth there. And, yeah, we'll just count that as a nice, sick kaboom in there. And that's 4 damage from yours. And we'll do a little extra for being in the inside.
Adelaide's gonna grab the rope and, like, she pulls herself up a little bit and then offers a hand out to Trevor.
Hold on, I need to open a calc because I'm stupid.
No way you did that without a calc, dude. And for anyone just joining in chat, calc is short for calculator.
Okay.
Well, no shit.
Where's my...
Calcium? Would it be short for calcium?
Calcium.
Where's my
Who
fucking...
is without her calcium?
Damn.
So what were you doing, Adelaide?
She's gonna grab the rope and she, like, pulls herself up, like, maybe, like, a couple inches before offering a hand to Trevor.
Roll a cool.
Oh boy, my worst stat! Spooks heard that I wanted to level up and she's like, okay, bet.
Oh, shit! I'm debating how I want this to go. Yeah, you try extending a hand to Trevor, and when you try gripping it, you just get pulled right off that rope, kind of bumping into him, like, against him. So now you're both kind of supported by that railing there. And luckily, it's... we're gonna give it one more second there. You guys there. It's tipping there is the beast seems to be trying to go back underwater without quite getting the boat off of its mouth yet. So it's getting, like, a nice vertical tip there. It's chewing it like a dog.
How much of its mouth is, like, still cupping the boat? Is it, like, a
We'll
little
see.
bit, or is it...
It's kind of on the tip of it now, because it, like, recoiled and, like, kind of left some teeth marks that skidded back, trying to, like, go under without fully opening, like, without fully...
Is it, like, a fleshy lip that got caught on the boat, or is it, like, teeth?
Like, teeth, but just not all its teeth anymore. Just imagine, like, the pointed, like, extruding teeth. Like, those two are kind of still holding on to, like, the tip there.
Trevor's gonna say fuck it, and just kind of go up with, let's say, like, his gun, hold it by, like... the nozzle rather than the handle, and just kind of use it like a hammer to try and chip the tip of that tooth
break
off.
its tooth. All right, roll
Yeah.
a tough for me.
Yeah, I don't think I can justify making that a cool. That's just a
Just
how
sheer
strong are
force
you?
of hitting it like a hammer.
Okay.
He's moderately strong.
All right. Yeah, it gets. Sorry, I'm considering our options here. Yeah, it gets enough strength where we're able to really punch it there, and one tooth comes off, and it finally lets go. And with the force of it dragging really far down, and then it suddenly letting go, now the boat does tip. Fuck! Fuck!
Spooks is having problems.
We're all dead.
Boat manipulation is a nightmare.
Then we're all
It does
alive.
tip really far hard this way now.
Jeppy's in the water too.
Jeppy! He's watching poolside as we do a fucking beach episode.
It's like he never left.
Thank you for
Jeppy, we
subbing,
miss
Jeppy.
you.
Kick their ass or solve their problem. I don't know. I can't hear.
Both.
Okay, so do they just, like, fucking roll down the ship the other way?
Everyone goes this way.
Do we get, like, thrown back?
Yeah, everyone roll that
Adelaide
way.
just fucking
Sophie
slams
roll.
into Sophie.
Yeah, everyone roll a cool again.
Here's the thing,
Alright.
like, does it go so far back enough that the back end kind of picks up a little bit of water too?
No problem.
Ooh.
Sophie, no!
Hey, I leveled up.
Oh, that's so cool. I remember how Sophie can't swim. I'm just kidding.
Oh
God, both of you.
These goddamn damsels, as Leon S. Kennedy once said, women.
no! Women.
Women.
All right, once again, Trevor with his perfect 12 fucking like gets
Here's
good
the thing,
standing right in the
actually.
center.
Here's the thing actually about this. Hold on.
Okay.
Leon does fight a sea monster in 4. Also, in 4, he does have Ada and Ashley, and I think we know who both of those are here.
You're so right.
However, I will say, Ada's usually not this much of a damsel, okay? She only
It's
gets
the
tied
scene
up
where
that
she got
one time
tied
at
up.
the end. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only that one at the end.
Would this make Arthur like Luis in this like
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. That actually fits too
was
well.
a scientist.
Yeah,
Luis
he
was
was.
a scientist.
perfect?
Alright.
Perfect analogy.
So Adelaide, you bonk your head against
God,
the ship
cautious.
sail rail like pole there, taking a nice 2 damage and kind of knocking you out there for a little bit.
Oh shit, she's unconscious.
Just a little like a dazed, a boom. So yeah, take your 2 arm. And Sophie, who is standing over here after throwing the dynamite, I assume kind of on the side of like the center thing, because you just grabbed the coat and threw it. Yeah, you kind of flip over into the water there. Splash
Wait,
underneath
she's
into the
in her
cold
tube?
water you go.
She's
Is
just
Adelaide
in
also
her
in the
inner
water?
tube.
No, apparently she just hit her head and she's unconscious now.
With a 5,
I was like-
I'm gonna say you fucking sunk through that, but the tube is above you on the surface. But you are currently, like, fell through the fucking center into underwater.
Shloop.
Schloop.
Damn.
Oh, thank you for the little
question.
drawing for Adelaide.
You're welcome.
Another one overboard!
I-
This guy's gonna call out.
Spooks,
God damn
question.
it.
Mhm.
I want to take a move to roll weird when I attack instead of tough.
Mhm.
How?
Take
I
it.
have a level up. How do I do that?
Monster playbook.
Spooky one?
Okay, so if you...
Is it
Monster playbook.
Monster. Okay, so yeah, the monstrous. If you find that one... Let me see if it's what it's called, because you can search, right, for moves.
I thought
It'd be
there was
called
also,
Unholy Strength.
Does the spell slinger have one also, but it's specifically the flavor text is it's magic. It's not a physical attack.
Yeah.
So like if you attack with magic.
So
And
does
then does the
Spooky.
spooky also have a similar one where it's like
Yeah,
flavor
that's
text
Spooky, but it's like
is
specifically
magic?
like you're using like magic to attack.
Unfortunately, I'm not giving
And then-
Sophie
so
Psychic
you-
Blast, so take Unholy Strength if you want to do that.
Let's see. So look in the little search bar. Unholy strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, unholy chosen one, huh? We got Anakin
Well-
Skywalker over here.
The look is not working. I'm just gonna have to scroll.
Alright.
What playbook is that again?
Monstrous.
Monstrous.
Monstrous, changeling, chosen.
Yeah, I can find. Hold on, I'm scrolling through there. I can add it to yours.
Crooked, Curse Eater, Divine,
Curse Eater.
There's a bunch
The
of
fuck
fucking
is
like
that?
Envoy,
other ones in this.
Exile,
I feel like the ones that
Expert,
already exist are so
Like-
all-encompassing.
Forge.
I don't know, man.
they
I feel
got
like we're really
real
into
hyper-specific.
Luchador.
Hard case.
Luchador.
They're in alphabetical, I'm
Obviously,
pretty
Luchador's
sure,
the
minus the
expert.
like
Host.
A's and stuff. Unholy Strength, there it is. I added it for you. I think, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
So Sophie's drowning.
Yeah,
Sophie's
let's
drowning.
get back
Girl,
to the
you're trying to take a
situation.
level up while you're drowning.
Give me a minute. I'm just gonna, instead of change playbooks, I got that. Does that work?
Just mark that off on your
Okay,
thing.
cool.
It's like you've taken that, so I know you've used
Actually,
that
I'll
spot.
do retire Hunter to safety because I know I'm not going to be doing that.
She dies
I
or
love,
nothing.
I love Sophie too much. I'm not letting her retire.
Well, you
Alright.
don't have a choice here if you don't stop drowning.
She takes this level up and then somebody
I
just
mean,
never
that's not to
resurfaces.
safety.
It's not to safety.
All right, what do I roll to rise to safety?
You're gonna try to swim up? Is that your
Yeah.
goal here? Roll cool.
Is there
Roll
any
cool.
downside to the fact that she doesn't know how to swim? Like, is there any
14.
negative to this roll? Never mind.
Yeah, like I would take away like 1 or 2, but you still got a 6 and a 6, so through pure fucking
Flailing, you.
you figure it out. You're up there on the surface, and with a fucking
It's
14 to
because
12, we'll have you you can grab that little tube if you want.
She wished to be able to swim. He gave her an inner tube and snuck in a little bit of
A little bonus for the kids at home.
a little bonus. Yeah, she's just
Alright, so
floating in her
she's in the
inner tube
water.
coughing.
I'm gonna say not grab onto the boat yet, but you've resurfaced. You've got air.
Yeah. I've got my inner tube. I'm fine.
Till the monster approaches.
Till till dun dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Sorry, I need to angle this bitch.
Trevor has a feeling he's probably gonna need to get into the water soon, so I think at this point he just takes the shirt off.
Yeah, Trevor, could you roll a sharp for me?
Okay.
Get in the water.
Get in the water.
Get in the water. All of it that will die.
Alright,
Get
with
in
your
the
wonderful
water.
sharp, you do see the shadow of the fish underwater approaching. Approaching that Sophie.
Trevor's gonna grab a harpoon and just hold it out to like Sophie. He's gonna hold the sharp end, so there's no risk of that. And she's like, "Fucking grab on, okay?"
Alright, Sophie, are you gonna attempt to grab onto it?
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Roll cool.
I love how this time Sophie got in danger. Adelaide is unconscious, so she can't do her usual just leaping to fucking save Sophie.
And Trevor, roll a cool on your end too.
Cool.
Awesome, yep. Great exchange. She grabs on, you hold on to the part, no cut in your hand. Hoist her back up, at least to grab onto the rail in there. Well, pull her back over the side.
It's just like
Include that
pull
in the
you
action.
in, and then I imagine it's like use the harpoon like a lever to lift you up, with like the axis of the lever being the railing.
And Adelaide, you can go ahead and be non-unconscious anymore.
I'm conscious.
As you guys all do
Adelaide,
that,
This is how we, Adelaide. This is how we save people without putting ourselves into harm's way immediately.
She was unconscious while you did that, so.
So she learned nothing. Perfect.
This is how you do it. She bonked her head real good. Ow. She's like holding the back of her head.
She sees two Sophies right now.
Well,
God, they're
this is gonna make
multiplying.
Amy the crossbow hard. She's like slightly swaying.
and as you slightly sway, there's another hard slam into the side of the boat there.
God!
Hey, there's a chance that her swaying perfectly counteracts the swaying of the boat.
And a bump from from here pushes everyone that way, right? I know physics.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes.
everyone, roll a cool again. I'm just loving the cools today. I know,
sure
we're
are.
interesting.
I'm okay with it.
Oh, she rolled good ones.
What if Trevor
Her
finally
swaying did
fails
counteract.
this?
That's gonna be now that Adelaide's done well. Trevor's not going to.
It wasn't a perfect success like it was other times. Yeah, you
Oh, he
two.
has to actually brace this time, though.
Yeah, he kind of grabs the railing. These other two stand there fine. Adelaide perfectly counter sways.
I imagine they're both still on the ground, so they're probably pretty stable right now.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, they're both on the ground there. But you do start
After the swing.
noticing a just a slow dipping feeling from this side of the boat.
Ah, we're sinking! We're sinking!
I think it might have hit us hard.
Fuck.
Fish boats like this, do they have an underlayer, or is it just like just blank down? I don't know.
I
the
think
boats.
they might, but it's literally just storage in a crawl space kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
maybe 4 feet high at the. I'm actually
Yeah, like a
just
little,
talking
like a
about
kind of
I'm
like
just-
like a trunk in like a car sort of thing is what I'm thinking. Like
Yeah,
they have
like,
those under
like
high
you
things.
could crawl down
Fish.
there and patch it up, but like not a lot of room.
I'm gonna go see about covering that and getting the water out. You guys kill that damn thing. He's gonna
I know you keep mentioning a railing. How tall is this railing, do you think?
3 feet off the ground.
Oh, that's a little high. Okay. I was gonna say if she could shoot while crawling, but I don't think so.
Well, you can shoot. It's like there's an empty space underneath.
You
So if
shoot
you're
through
lower
it,
than it, you
probably.
shoot under it. It's like
Oh, okay.
it's
It's
like
not
a
like just
bar
a wall.
railing.
It's like literally a railing.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
railing railing. So there's.
So Adelaide's still on the ground. Is gonna load up her crossbow and try to shoot at where like the shadow of the monster is.
All right, roll a kick some ass.
Fuck yeah! Plus my +1 for crossbow.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Only
it's still
9. You got a
nine.
1 in there. Yeesh. But yeah.
I got a 1.
Kapew! How much? What damage is this supposed to do?
It does too. Crossbows
Okay,
too.
okay.
Harm.
So you do that, but it seems real not happy about that, and while you were distracted with that, because mixed successes be mixed, suddenly a slap to your body there from, I failed my tentacle drawing for once, from the tentacle.
Damn, she's gonna fucking slap.
Boom.
Slap to be a
Take 1 harm for just a schmack.
Okay.
Is the monster close enough to stab?
The tentacle certainly is.
Okay, Sophie's gonna kind of reach over Adelaide to stab her knife into the tentacle.
All right, your little magic knife there. Roll to kick some ass. I just said that now.
13.
Everyone's using different stats. I think literally every person in this group uses like a different stat for their attacks.
Yay!
Actually, both Jebby and Rory use weird.
Okay. I can't remember if Trevor was on weird or like
Jebby
sharp for
uses
some
weird?
fucking reason.
Because of the vampire stuff, he also took unholy strength.
Oh, I thought he would have used, like, sharp.
He
uses
uses
sharp for almost everything else. His sharp is like his cool
stuff.
and like his.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. The manipulation we gotta go on. Okay, 13. A nice fucking firm stab into there. And this thing just instantly goes down and away. Getting off that leg.
Magic knife.
That's
Adelaide, did you see? That was a good step, right?
Yeah, I think so. Girlie's gonna have a concussion.
Trevor has a plan.
Oh, would Trevor like to act on the plan, or is the plan still being set up?
Well, the plan is it kind of relies on the monster doing a thing.
Okay. For the thing I feel like the thing I had planned, I feel like I'm gonna mess the plan.
Hold on, I have a
Go
question. So
for
there's
it.
like a rope here, right?
Yeah, it's still like tied to
Was
one
it
of the
ever? Was
railings.
it actually tied to the railing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's tied to the railing, like right there, yeah.
Adelaide's gonna tie it around her waist.
Smart. Okay. Roll and act under pressure for me, because you're kind of doing that while it's getting a little jostly and a little tilty and stuff.
Okay, and act under pressure.
Yeah. I think I can bind two things together. I wonder if I can like bind the rope to you. Gotta anchor one
I
end,
wouldn't
bind
try
the other.
warp like a rope would though.
Right, yeah, I'm like I can't get to warp like a rope, I'll just redraw.
I rolled a 7.
7. You tie it.
You think it worked?
You think it tied pretty good.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
How long is this rope? I have a question.
It was supposed to reach to the end of there, and I don't think it had much extra because you guys had to kind of reach for it and stuff. So that's the length I have there. Maybe like 8 feet of rope. More than that, 9.
So
feet of
theoretically,
rope.
couldn't reach like any point on this boat.
Yeah, maybe not the far corner here from where it's tied. Or if you go around this way, because it's like tied to that post. Yeah, I could reach anywhere. I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not.
It
the
depends
tip.
on, like, if you get to where Trevor is the long way, you probably can't get
It'll
to
maybe
it.
get caught if you go that way, so you gotta like counter go that way, and then you get like.
So the fish is still where the shadow says it hasn't moved yet.
Yeah, it's still there.
Or is it? Okay. So Adelaide's gonna preload up her crossbow, climb over the side of the boat, holding the net with
Oh
one
my
hand,
God.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Adelaide!
and shoot at the creature.
Roll to kick some ass for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, wait, hold on. You're hanging on to the side. I almost want to say you should just act under pressure. Roll kick some ass, but take a -1 is what we'll decide on.
Okay, so that just cancels out.
For having to
crossbow
also
bonus.
not be hanging off the side. Maybe I should have done like a separate cool, but damn.
Got a
Okay.
9.
Yeah. Pow. And now this thing. While you do that, you hit it. Good job. It's not seeming too happy about that, and is coming up out of the water with its big old jaw to go and fucking chomp your arm there that's pointed. Really. Alright, so it's surfaced a bit. It's going there. I'll give a moment of opportunity to everyone else before our monster makes a move.
I was gonna say, can Sophie reach it?
Hold on.
the
Trevor,
water.
did you need something? But yeah, Sophie, she's still right next to Adelaide, I assume.
Trevor just has his
You're-
harpoon and is kind of waiting.
Okay, you're gonna need to lean over to the side, but yeah, Sophie can reach it. She just has to like lean over
Yeah,
to
Sophie.
the side to do it though.
Sophie's gonna lean over and try to stab its ass, like its head.
It's ass.
It's ass head.
Roll a
That's
cool
it.
first for the lean over, and then we'll have you roll a tough. All right, roll a tough. Or roll a kick some ass.
Okay.
So weird, actually.
Yeah.
Roll some ass.
Kick some ass.
Oh shit!
Good chunk there.
That's a max roll.
Bam! Yeah, so you not only stab it real fucking good, but because that big ouchy stab from that magical knife there, it moves its head to the side, luckily not biting Adelaide's arm there fucking clean off. And goes splash back underneath to send to the back. Kind of starts going under the boat a bit.
She's gonna climb back up onto the ship.
You can
Adelaide, did you see that one? Was that a good one?
Yes, that was a good one.
Yay!
And then, while that's going on, you do hear some screaming from underneath the boat little space there. From
That's not good.
your guy.
Fisherman?
You hear something along the lines of, "Help me! Let go, you beast!"
Ah! Fisherman!
Has he been got?
I don't know. He's
His
underneath
ass
the
getting
boat,
got.
so we'll have to check.
Sophie's gonna go check.
Okay. Has he been got? I don't know. Everyone nods.
I mean, Trevor's of the mentality of like, man, that'd be a shame, but you know what? He can't talk if he's dead.
Trevor's like, let it happen, guys.
And I didn't do it, so my conscience is clear.
Okay, so Sophie, you're checking
Sophie's gonna go
underneath.
check on him. Yeah.
Roll a sharp for me for what you can see underneath. It do be mighty
Okay.
dark and stuff down there.
8.
All right, you can see definitely the bottom is filling with a lot of water. There seems to be, actually the hit was on this side, so I have to be on this side here. You can see there is a lot of water filling it up. It's pretty dark. This guy actively has his front half still in the boat, but his back half seems to be out of the hole that's there, and he's holding on to the sides very tightly, appearing as if he's maybe getting pulled outwards.
Trevor! Oops.
Wait, sorry, what happened?
What?
He's sinking!
Oh, he is?
Yes!
I mean, I can't, like, fucking... Is he, like, actively under the water, or is he still, like, above the water?
He's like half in the water, like his head's kind of above, but like the water's like splooshing all around him. It's thrashing around under there.
And he's still being held onto, I'm guessing, by tentacle?
You can't see on the outside of the boat. If you'd like to roll a sharp, if you're under there now, you can roll a sharp.
Yeah.
Why was that such a long pause? You're like, no, I don't wanna.
I guess.
I mean, if
Long
Trevor doesn't want to go
suffering
under
pause.
there, you don't have to go under there. Ignore Sophie.
Sharp.
Oh
ass.
shit. I love it. Yeah, you can see there's like a tentacle kind of wrapped around his it's like lower waist there. Kind of on the outside of the boat, but you can see from the hole around it. There's this guy's clutch on the side and being dragged out by that tentacle there.
Is there enough space for me to, like, get over and stab the harpoon into the tentacle? Or would I have to do that from the outside?
You could definitely fit a harpoon through there, but you're gonna have to get real close to him and kind of like maneuver it. Like it's gonna be a close jab between him,
It sounds
the
like it
hole,
would
and
be,
the tentacle.
would it be a lot faster to just go out and stab it from the outside of the hole?
It would probably be a bit easier because, like I said, currently it's like splashing water everywhere. It's like going up in your guys' faces.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll resurface,
Thrashing.
come to the top of the boat, and stab it from the outside.
All right.
harpoon.
Where did Sophie go?
Where did Sophie go?
Hi.
Touch her. I think she's under Trevor, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Trevor.
sorry, I should just remove this, leave it up to your guys' mind currently with what it's doing. There we go. And totally so I don't have to obey by perfect laws of this
What's
thing
it
is a stiff
doing?
image. Okay, so you're going to this side to go fucking stab tentacle from there?
Yeah, baby.
Alright, alright! So you're just throwing it down into the water, right? Like chucking a harpoon? That's the goal?
Yeah.
Alright, perfectly fucking does do that. Yeah, 13. Perfect then. Tentacle, let's go. That guy's still down there, but he's able to, like, kind of grab onto the sides of the hole there now and not be actively pulled out. And then you looking in the water, Trevor, roll a sharp for me.
Okay. Happily. Did you imagine if we brought William on the boat?
Should have brought William. We're not
Horse
utilizing
on
William
the
enough.
boat.
Okay, you see the figure of the fish kind of existing over here, but you're not quite sure which way it's like facing and stuff. You just see that the fish body is near him, under the water.
Okay.
Kind of on his level. Okay. What's everyone else on the boat doing?
Adelaide is just preloading her crossbow again, while still, tied to her little rope.
Sophie, have you resurfaced from the bottom yet, or are you still under there?
She's probably gonna climb up from the bottom
Okay, so like when Trevor went
to
up, you kind of like went up with
rejoin
him?
Adelaide. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry, hold on. I'm doing something on my end.
Stop doing things.
I know, I'm a monster.
How dare you?
Alright,
Forgive me,
suddenly you're going to feel another harsh hit against the side of the boat here with a mighty big thunk, and you are going to once again hear a yell from underneath, this time kind of mixed with some water gurgle. And everyone roll another cool for not going overboard.
Fisherman!
Oh shit, Sophie.
Oh shit!
Can I say she holds on to her fucking inner tube this time?
We are going to
Just
have... No, we're not... Yeah, hold on. Where's... Trevor, did you roll yet? I got all these rolls. Gotta know the situation. Monitoring everything. Alright, yeah, you two are good. Sophie, what's gonna happen is you're jostled back that way and kind of get tripped by the rope there that Adelaide has strung across the boat and just fall straight back onto your back and your head there, taking 2 harm. Which unfortunately...
I thought you were gonna pull an absolute fuck you on her of like, you hold on to the inner tube, but you go into the water head first, so...
Water first.
2 harm, aka a bruise that immediately heals itself over.
It should bruise. Hold on.
Didn't even phase her.
And I love I'm doing the big community rolls this time. Everyone roll a sharp for me as well, please. Besides you, Sophie, you are instant failing that sharp because you have been knocked onto your fucking back of your head. So yeah, don't bother with that.
Rain damage!
I got a 12.
Everyone comes back with a concussion. Let's get some bag of frozen peas. Shit!
We both got 12s.
Trevor's doing pretty fine, actually.
Alright, you will notice 2 tentacles there coming onto the boat surface, reaching towards you guys. And you'll even notice a kind of third one creeping up on this side over here.
Okay. Trevor's gonna take a harpoon and pin one of the tentacles to the boat.
Which one? This one? Closest to you?
Let's go with the one near... No, let's go with the one in the top there, because ideally, if that one's eliminated, the 2 might just cancel each other out and not tip us. Even though it might just pull us underwater directly, but I don't know.
Okay, so you're going for this one.
Yeah, he's gonna pin that one.
Okay, roll your thing to attack.
Okay. This is gonna be a multi-step process. I like how every time I'm like, I do need to go to the keep calm thing, change it to cool, and attack
Right.
instead of just rolling a cool check.
It refuses to be simple for you.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, fucking perfect, Jesus! I think for re-adding the rope.
Okay. Okay. Multiple steps are gonna happen here. Okay.
Okay.
Next, knife. I'm just gonna cut like a pretty deep cut into the tentacle.
Okay, yeah, you can do that on top of this roll. You can just, I'll say that was your first, attack of cut real deep into.
Step
oh no, someone was
three.
to stab it in, right? So one knife is stabbed. You have multiple knives, or
No,
It was
one
the
is
harpoon
I
stabbed it.
pinned
Okay.
with a harpoon. Cut with a
harpoon
knife.
pinned to the board. Yeah, that happens. That stabs through. Let me mark that damage, and then go ahead and roll. We're doing multi-step. Roll your kick ass again to cut a gaping wound.
Cool. Pretty good.
All right, you cut a nice big hole in that. Your knife is 2 damage. No, your knife is 1 damage.
One damage.
Yeah. Okay.
The damage is not the concern here. It is the size of the
Yeah,
wound.
you will.
Oh,
you
I
cut
know
it.
what he's
Yeah, I
doing.
know what he's doing too. And while he's doing that, though, I'd like to brief intermission here to check on these other two. 'Cause they have
I have a question.
tentacles.
Would you say that the tentacle near Sophie is endangering her?
No, you know what? Fuck you. It's not like actively grabbing her yet. You need to wait for
Damn.
that, but it is near her. Like mentally, yes. But I know what you're doing. We're gonna wait till it maybe actually puts her in like.
Give
she's
me my
active-
bonus!
No.
But fuck you and your loophole.
Give me my fucking bonus! Because I can't in good conscience say Adelaide would wait until she's more in danger.
Well, then just attack now. Go for her.
I want my bonus, you son of a bitch!
No.
What's the bonus?
Can
of plus
Sophie
one?
attack it even from the ground?
You're knocked
hold on.
prone. We're gonna wait a turn.
You're concussed.
Alright.
Adelaide's gonna shoot the tentacle with her crossbow bolt.
your
normally,
normals.
without my bonus.
You still get your fucking like hand weapon fucking bonus. Signature weapon.
It's the crossbow one, but I want a plus 2!
Fuck you. Roll.
Fuck you.
Fail.
Damn
I'll
it.
give her a plus
It would've been
two
so
and
funny if she
you get
failed by
advanced
1.
success anyway.
Yeah, you still got a 12. Fuck you.
Fuck you! I want my bonus! I literally hardly get to use it!
You do all the time. You use it way more than if
Yeah,
Sophie wasn't
I
related to the
didn't
royal
roll.
family. Imagine if she wasn't here.
Exactly, then I'd never fucking use it!
Maybe you should drag the royals on adventures.
I'm not doing that, then I'm in danger some more!
That's the point of the step! Okay, either way. So your arrow shoots into the tentacle there. Fucking, it's actually gonna shoot straight through it one way and like pokes out the back, and it just falls kind of limp right next to Sophie. A good smack bringing her to awareness of like, oh shit, stuff's happening. Tentacle next to me. But it doesn't seem to be, it kind of like does that thing that Octopi do when they're down where it like squiggles a bit and then it like lays flat.
Nice.
See, the
does
lessons
a
we're
tentacle
learning
die
here is we should
separately?
drag Percy on adventures.
No.
Right?
Sophie, like, scrambles to her feet.
And Sophie, roll.
And she's gonna...
Oh, you would.
Oh, go ahead.
Roll a sharp for me.
Okay. What's
Oh god.
Yeah, okay, so as you stumble backwards away from that one, you go right into this one that fucking gets a good little wrap around you and kind of lifts you up a bit with it.
Hey, so this one. This one is endangering Sophie, right?
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
know. Do we know she's actively in danger?
I don't know, she seems to be having a good time. Have you yelled for help yet, Sophie?
She might be enjoying it. I don't know.
She's just screaming.
Again,
So-
not clear.
So I'm gonna make Spooks absolutely fucking hate me. So Adelaide's not gonna load up her crossbow.
Fuck
She's
you.
actually just gonna like restrap that to her leg and only grab a crossbow bolt. And then combining what could go wrong with the bonus I get for helping Sophie, she's gonna leap at the tentacle and stab it just with the crossbow bolt.
You know what? I want to see how high of a number we can get. Yeah, fucking go, man. Roll that
I
shit.
mean, the what could go wrong doesn't give me a plus to roll, it gives me a plus to damage.
Oh, shit.
Or reducing someone else's harm.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
I'm gonna
So
let
am I
someone
rolling tough?
fail.
Yeah, roll whatever the fuck
I'm
you're
gonna-
doing there.
I'm gonna give you some grace and say that actually I don't get my crossbow bonus
it's not
because
a
I'm not shooting
crossbow?
it.
Yeah.
I'm just stabbing with the bolt.
Alright.
It's still a 10.
Perfect.
And then I have 2 holds from what could
Oh shit,
go
I have
wrong.
Trevor's too I haven't used yet. What a shame.
Yeah. And one of those
Yeah.
one of those holds is gonna be used for +1 harm.
Okay, talking about Trevor, we go back to so stab that in, tentacle fucking let's go, drop Sophie there. Sophie's gonna go hit the surface. Would you like to use your thing to help her land a little gentlier, or would you like to use it to do extra damage?
Oh.
I'll
You
give
know what?
the
Sophie
choice.
can fucking take it. I'm doing damage.
And because purely from DM cognition, we'll do it a 3 just so you can take 1 fucking hit. You know, you'll get a little bruise on your arm, a little boo-boo that shall land on your shoulder. Okay, so how much damage should that do?
How much would a crossbow bolt without the crossbow do?
How much does your crossbow do regularly?
2.
2. We'll do 1, and then we'll add 1.
And then I'd get +1 from the
Okay,
what could
perfect.
go wrong.
Okay, back to Trevor over here with his gash in this creature. What's your final step here that I might already know?
He's gonna stick a lit piece of dynamite in there and then pull the harpoon out so that the tentacle is free to return to the
All right.
seas.
Yep. Alright, go ahead and
And
roll
away from the
a
boat.
cool for that swift action.
Hell yeah, brother. Would this be act under pressure?
Yeah, we'll let that.
Another +1, baby.
Cassy.
Which
I think
means
that's-
you also get another -1 to give to me.
Oh, damn. You guys, like, on the way back, I'm just gonna hit you guys with all your fucking minuses. Damn.
Thank God you took that, actually.
Thank
Damn.
God you did.
That was necessary.
A 1 and a 2, and then you added a 3 and a 1.
Jesus Christ. So you let go of the tentacle.
Christ.
Unfortunately, it doesn't pull back enough to hit the rest of the mass yet. In fact, it's actually still
if I
really...
disable this tentacle entirely...
Yeah,
that's
it is still
fine.
luckily in the surface here. So what this does is instant kaboom, and also Trevor and Adelaide's accurately there, right? No, she's a bit closer to Sophie, right?
She like leapt at the tentacle that was
Yeah.
like attacking
She's on
her.
another
So I guess she's more
tentacle
like
right now.
Yeah, okay.
So
So yeah.
if it damages Adelaide, it would probably deal enough damage another tentacle too.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna blow up both you and the tentacle a bit, and you get sprayed with, you know, not only the fiery blast of that, but some tentacle fish guts.
That's fine.
But your dynamite does do 4 damage.
Harm.
Yeah,
baby.
take that 4 harm.
I'm not even.
Oh, shit.
I'm not even like a little bit further away from it.
I mean, you can apply your armor to it. You said you have...
no, there's no armor.
He has
There's no swimsuit.
swimsuit.
the battlefield awareness, though. You can
I
apply
have-
that.
Oh, you're
I
right.
have that.
So you are taking 3, though, because you rolled a 7. That's barely not a complete failure. That
Fair
shit
point.
blows up on both of you.
Hey, I don't know how many tentacles this thing has, but it has 1 less now, so worth it.
Okay, hold on.
I guess it could still use the tentacle, but that would be like using your arm when your hand has been cut off. Like, you could, but you're not gonna.
Go to try and check on the fisherman, like, are you okay?
Oh yeah, that guy down there. So he's kind of crawled himself in, and roll a sharp for me, Sophie.
Okay.
Okay, you can't see a lot. It's very dark. It's very full of water. You will notice though the water is a bit more red than it should be. And he's kind of crawling his way towards you though. He looks alive. He's crawling towards you. Help me out of here!
Like, she's holding her arms out to try and yank him into the boat.
All right. Roll. Feats of strength are tough, right? Like, can we agree
Yeah.
upon that? Can we shake
There's
hands?
also
so.
help someone out though, but I don't know
Oh.
if that's only for
Mm,
help out is a cool usually.
I'm gonna have you roll tough for feat of strength of pulling someone up somewhere.
Okay. I did roll a help out. Let me... Feat of strength.
I mean... yeah. Okay,
Just
either
being a
way, you had a
dick
great
about our
success. So yeah, look at you getting buff, little one. Fucking yanking him out. You kind of pull him to like the little stair thing that connects it out of the water a bit, and you will see that near his calf there, the lower bit, a little above the ankle, there is notably nothing there, just a bleeding wound of a foot missing.
I think only one of us knows Battlefield fencing.
And it's the one who just blew up a tentacle.
Who just got exploded a little. And also with that explosion, the fish is not too happy and is biting onto the side of this boat now in an angry Fritz here. Big ol' chomp-a-chomp.
Trevor, can I use your knife? I left mine behind.
Huh?
Okay.
And the boat is now tipping this way from its chomp.
Meh.
Well,
Do we have to roll
Trevor's
for
gonna
that?
harpoon to like stab down into it. Okay, plan here for Trevor. The boat's tilting. He's gonna slide down and use that momentum to like jump off of the boat onto the forehead of the creature and just like stab down into it with the harpoon.
Yeah, absolutely, we will get to that. Let me have the others steady themselves, and then Trevor can do his fucking cool guy move. I love that. So you two, Sophie, roll a fucking cool. Same for you, Adelaide. Adelaide's still tied down though.
10.
Woo!
I failed, so she's gonna get fucking yoinked. Like, this rope is gonna be her only saving grace.
Oh my god.
Okay, so, yeah, Sophie, you not only, you stay steady there and you hold on to that guy so it doesn't go sliding back into the other end. Adelaide, remember how you tied that rope and you said it's probably good enough? It was not good enough. Flies off. The rope is gonna untie from around your waist there as you get jostled real hard, kind of back into there, and have a foot hanging in his mouth there.
I like how you moved upwards.
Why'd you move
Sorry,
me upwards? This feels unfair.
Oof. You are currently against its teeth. I'm gonna say the only thing keeping you from falling more into its mouth is that there is a large tooth there that, if you so wish, you could grab onto. It's actually like written into the wood and whatever the fuck a boat's made out of. Would you like to attempt to do that, or should you just keep sliding into the beast?
The beast.
Hold on. Let me think through my options here.
Alec's gonna go around things up.
So, like, describe the situation as much in detail as you can to me.
Fuck. Okay, so, rope here, that snaps, you fly over there, you're kind of, like, against, like, so it's got, like, molars and shit, or fucking, like, pointed teeth there in the front, I guess they're all pointed, but you're kind of cheek there on this side of you that you can maybe, where's my pen? Hold on to with one hand to keep from, like, going further in, this is the grab point, and then there's a bunch of sharp teeth here, there's one that's, like, kind of bigger, that's sticking in there, you can maybe grab on, so, like, you could hold point, hold on, where's my red? Hold point, big abyss of mouth, bunch of little teeth above you.
Where's the rail in the situation?
The rail is actually kind of above its mouth a little, because it's biting on like underneath it. It's kind of nibbling its little, it's fucking top there, because it's got like a flat head. It's fish stew.
I don't like my options.
Yeah, you rolled a 3.
Yeah, you rolled a 3. It's so funny.
You're so mean. Okay, she's gonna fucking grab the tooth. Whatever.
Can you roll another cool?
Yeah.
This one's a 2, I bet.
Okay.
Oh.
Mixed success, you are holding steady enough for now. You are sustaining. You definitely can't pull yourself to a better position. You're just stalling time. Now it's time for Trevor! So first, you want to slide, run, and jump onto it, right? With your harpoon in hand?
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna need a cool roll for that.
Act under pressure?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Because you're planning this.
8.
Act under pressure is like, shit, things are going discordant. I mean, I guess. 8. Okay, yeah, you get onto there, kind of unsteady landing. As you jump onto it, it kind of opens its mouth again as a reaction and chomps down again. Endangering Adelaide
Sorry,
there.
Adelaide.
Adelaide, it's about to close its mouth on you again. Are you gonna attempt to do something about that?
No.
I have a question. What does the inside of its mouth look like?
Oh, you want a picture reference?
Yeah, sure. I'm just like, I'm assuming I'm kind of in the mouth at this point.
I imagine it's like a turtle and it's just rows of teeth.
Spooks?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. You said you want a reference.
I do.
There's probably a uvula in there.
Oh yeah, why don't we pick something gnarly like this? This seems fun.
Oh, well.
It's one of those that chews it up when you swallow.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Technically, I think those aren't teeth, those are fleshy. But I imagine in this case they are teeth.
It can be still fleshy, just the ones on the outside are teeth, but those ones in there are cartilage, I think, is what those are.
Things to prevent you from swimming back
Getting
out
out.
Yeah,
without dying.
the barbs.
Okay, so have you ever seen when someone, like, super strong and super cool can just, like, pull themselves, like, kind of like, using all in your arm to kind of, like, reach a higher place, like
gymnastics style, like you have an arm on both sides and you, like, lift your body up from it, kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of thing.
Like the rings in gymnastics?
Yeah, like the little
kind of
rings.
like that.
Okay. You want to attempt that?
She's gonna attempt that. She's gonna try to use enough momentum to fucking launch herself out, like.
Okay, I want to point out, your rope is still hanging there nearby, so that would be a
she's probably
grab
gonna
point.
try to grab it.
Okay, I'm like, that could be a grab point, because it's kind of tilting a lot. Okay, roll a... Hold on. Do I have a -1 to give you?
No.
2 holds from what could go... What does that mean?
No, that's holds for me.
Okay, yeah, there's a reason. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and just roll that.
Also, my what could go wrong means that I can take +2 forward on an act under pressure. Is this an act under pressure?
Yeah, man. I'll give it to you.
It'd be. So that would be a cool roll, right?
Yeah,
+2.
roll.
For my +2 to act under pressure.
Mixed success. Okay. You are able to pull yourself up and grab onto the rope there with your body. Where it
be.
Hold on. This is important how the placement is.
Okay.
With how you're holding on, there is not clean through or anything, but one of the teeth does set into your foot there. Pulling a big ol' just through the bottom of that, like top through bottom. Go ahead and take 2 harm from that.
I am unstable now, so you can have me just, like, take bleeding damage whenever.
Awesome.
I thought it was going to, like, rip part of your skirt off or something. Nearly, like, cutting off your foot is probably the worst.
Yeah.
If you had failed that, your whole leg was going. I need to be real with you.
Dude, if I had failed that, I was gonna use my luck.
All right.
Like, retroactively.
So now,
yeah,
it's just a change your roll, so.
Yeah, you have to change your roll, so you'd have to fail first and then use your luck.
Yeah. By the way, just to establish the situation, these two over there.
To throw somebody down the stairs.
And then that person survived anyway.
worth every second.
Beautiful.
Can Sophie run over to try and stab it?
You certainly can. Trevor's gonna go first though, because that's gonna take you a second. I don't know if you want to do anything about the bleeding man that you pulled up to maybe help stabilize him.
I don't know if she has anything.
Fair enough.
Well,
Sophie's like,
bleeding
okay,
woman
you can just
pulling
tell him, stay
herself
there,
up.
bud. And you start heading up to the surface. That
Like,
sounds
literally,
good.
what can she do?
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't even know if you have, like, fabric to give in a swimsuit there.
She doesn't.
Alright, yeah.
There's
Run back up to the surface.
fabric.
He's holding on down here, so she's
I
bleeding.
don't think
think
swimsuit
she's
fabric
strong
would be
enough.
good.
Yeah.
It just soaked right
It's
through.
already got salt water on it.
I mean, he's drenched in salt water already. That's
Swimsuit fabric of this era was, like, notably thick and heavy.
either way,
She
She
so.
can rip it in that case.
There's a knife.
Oh, yeah. She always has a knife on her.
It's okay, Sophie's
That's
running to the
true.
surface. That's what she said. She's watching this happen. So yeah, Trevor's gonna go take his move, but you are now to the surface in viewing range. And Trevor, now you can roll your tough to stab a harpoon down into its head. That was the goal, right?
Oh, yeah, brother.
Sorry, the comedy of hell yeah, brother, and then just like a 7 popping up without any fanfare really got me.
I'm just glad you didn't use your -1 on me there.
Nah, I was really actually hoping for a really cool guy moment, so maybe it just broke my heart a little seeing a 7.
Mixed success.
You do stab it, and it does kind of open its mouth and fall back in. Unfortunately, Trevor, you are with that as it falls back in, and you are going deep under quick. Because you had a good grip on it to stab it in there, you're not quite able to release in time either, so as it like goes down really fast, you're dragged down deep with it.
It'll probably resurface soon.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, yeah, you're actively sinking. The guys let go. Adelaide's just hanging on to the rope there. It swooshes back to not being super tilted on side. Though it is still, I will say, tilting a good amount that way because it is sinking. There's still water down there.
I guess Trevor's gonna let go and like push down on the harpoon to try and go up faster.
All right, roll a cool.
Cool.
All the tentacles.
Cool.
I think there's still one tentacle there. That one let go too as it went under.
Is it dead?
All right, you are
Cool.
swimming up really quick. Just do an act under pressure roll for me as well. I want to see how much water you inhale on your way
Sure
up.
thing. I will not be using a +1 on this. You've already got 2 of them. I'm not.
Yeah, can
giving
I go ahead and add a -1 to that actually?
No, you can't
you
actually change
cannot-
the act under
You
pressure.
cannot do it to act under pressures. You can do it. To
Oh
anything.
shit, you're right. Everything but act under pressure. Thank you for reminding me. Can I add that? Absolutely fucking not. You can.
Absolutely not, you heathen. Good.
All right. Yeah, so you maybe get a little bit of salt water in your lungs from the initial like, oh my god, I'm underwater, but you're pretty good. You're able to resurface. How's it
I
going, with
resurface
friends?
and I definitely do cough some of it out, but
Yeah.
it just takes a second.
Is it dead?
Fuck if I know.
Well, that's not good enough, is it? And Adelaide fucking bleeding foot is trying to like re-fucking load her crossbow.
Trevor's just gonna pull himself up and be like, are you
Trevor?
fucking bleeding?
Trevor,
Yeah,
the
happens.
has a missing leg!
Yeah, this guy's gonna kind of pull himself up, just kind of have like his upper half kind of on the surface there, and just, we have to get this thing back to land now, or we're not gonna be able to make it back.
Trevor!
One of you guys will need to drive it.
Hold on.
Trevor's still in the water.
He's gonna start pulling himself up.
All right. Yeah, you can just do that.
Sophie steer the boat, and Adelaide's gonna try to re-tie her rope to her waist.
This medic
just-
thing says you have a
okay.
full first aid kit. I'm guessing that's not true in this case, and it's kind of like do what you can, medicine stuff.
Yeah,
opposed to,
we'll
like,
go
a full
with that
medic hit
because I
on
think
you.
you had to travel a little lighter for your. I mean, maybe it's with your coat.
Yeah.
If you want to go get your coat. You have a little.
Sophie's
first
gonna
aid.
try and steer the
I'll
boat.
be honest, the coat's kind of full of dynamite.
He like looked at the first aid kit, looked at his dynamite, looked at the coat, and just threw the first aid kit over his shoulder. All
I
right.
was just gonna say he'll like take off a piece of like the skirt fabric and just tighten up that wound a
For
little
Adelaide?
bit to stop the bleeding. For
Or for the boat guy.
Adelaide.
Okay, for Adelaide.
For Adelaide.
And Sophie, what'd you say you did? I thought I heard something from you.
She's gonna try and steer the boat.
Okay. Let me zoom out. I've been
Alan
zoomed
said
into the
steer
boat.
She's gonna try and steer the boat.
I was gonna say first aid is a roll, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to have 2 harm healed or to stabilize the injury?
Probably stabilize.
Okay. You're not bleeding.
Yippee. No more bleeding.
Yay!
I think it's less okay for me to steal a piece of your skirt to fix him, so I'll not do that.
She wouldn't care. To be honest, the bleeding's not even phasing her. He's like, are you bleeding? She's like, yeah, it happens.
Happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's enough that you're gonna bleed out if it's not addressed.
Roll-
so-
Oh yeah, for
Sharp
sure.
for
But
me,
like, she has
Sophie.
berserk, which means she doesn't notice.
What did you say?
Trevor's gonna go over to the
Roll
other
a sharp
captain
for
and,
me.
like,
And what are you doing, Trevor?
he was gonna go over to the other captain and like probably rip off one of his pant legs from like the knee down, because I think he's gonna need a bit more fabric.
Okay, and a beautiful miracle. The boat is turned around. Sophie, can I grab the boat? There we go. No, I can't grab the boat. What the fuck?
Did you lock it?
I don't think so. No.
I'll be honest, it said land down there, but I had it in a position where I only saw the top of it, and I thought it was Lord with like a W.
Lord.
Like, oh, Lordy coming.
Lordy God.
Lord have mercy.
All right, Sophie is driving that boat with her 10 sharp. She's figured it out. So yeah, that guy's there. I don't suppose someone could grab me a bottle, bourbon. Both the wound and for me.
Yeah, here you go. He'll hand it to him. Down that whole thing is gonna hurt.
Yeah, okay. Salt water already hurts like a bitch. Adelaide, you're stable now, right? That's what happened with you and Trevor?
Yeah, I'm stable.
Sick.
I don't take any more bleeding harm. Fuck
Sick.
you.
Oh man, I was hoping Adelaide would die this session.
Dude, she's close. She's at fucking 5 harm right now.
Holy shit.
Damn.
So, did the killing, is it over? Is it dead?
No, I
Absolutely
don't
no
think so.
idea.
I don't
Huh.
know how to quite check. Check the bottom of the sea where it went down at. I don't think that'd be easy though.
Holy shit, I did such a good job fixing him.
You like reattached that fucking foot. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, dude, you poured some liquor on that, tied it real tight, no more blood coming up. He's
stabilized and healed of 2 harm.
Jesus. You're a good medic, you know that?
I might just be the bourbon.
Might be.
Sophie is just kind of gonna mumble to her under her breath. I wish I knew if it was dead or not.
Wow, what a choice phrase.
Wait, do you only have 3 wishes?
That's
No.
Genius rules, but I have my own convoluted
they-
rules that you will like have to fucking learn slowly. That actually will change on a whim. If I'm being real to me. You wanted something?
Where is he?
Can
Where's
you
the
tell
lad?
me if the monster's dead?
I could, but I think you'd be mad at me.
The answer's no,
Oh,
isn't
can you
it?
roll a weird for me, Sophie?
Yeah.
It's just attacking the other ship now.
Okay. All right, hold your breath. Claps your hands
they're gonna
together.
push her under.
And in a blip, you are no longer there. And around you, you'll see. Roll an act under pressure for if you actually held your breath, please. You are.
Wait. She can't say words underwater.
Don't worry about it.
This is just like that scene from Aladdin where he's drowning. The genie's like, "Ow, Al, you gotta wish to be saved, Al."
Oh my god, big success.
I got a success for.
All right, you're
holding my
actually holding your breath. And then roll ahead and roll one more sharp for me.
Adelaide's like, "Oh, fucking god, she's gone."
Adelaide, you will notice he is like counting on his fingers, just kind of nonchalant, like 1, 2, 3.
Where the fuck did she go?
Oh, hold on, I'm messing with my counting. Around you, you will see, at the bottom of the ocean there is the corpse of the creature, a whole bunch of blood pooling out of it, unmoving, some fucking, like, crabs crawling onto it.
Crab
I
rape.
think I didn't hold on assuming it would resurface.
9 and 10. And then you will get fucking sopping wet, eyes burning of seawater, warped back to where you were standing before.
It's dead.
Oh, cool. I was hoping it was, or else you'd just be in front of it and chomp would get half of you back, but it
I
worked!
still have my knife.
Why would you do that?
She asked.
Well, I asked.
She asked, see? Thank you.
You have to have better ideas of how to do this.
I do, but there are lots of work.
Shaking out her curls.
Question. As we are heading back, can I look into the side of the boat and see if there's any, like, massive teeth that are stuck in it or anything like that?
Yeah, roll sharp for me. I like your thinking. Why would you do that? Classic word.
Why would you do that? Well, I asked.
She
You
asked.
steered the boat.
Adelaide, queen of impulsive decisions, being a hypocrite.
Right? Why didn't you think it through? I don't know, why don't you think it through?
Trevor is like, I don't see anything. Trevor's the one who thinks things through the most, and maybe that's why he's the only one alive this long.
He's the last survivor of the fucking monster hunting crew, very much for that reason. Unfortunately,
If it were not
Adelaide
for
is like
him,
her
I
mother.
promise Adelaide would have died like 20 missions ago.
Can I also look for teeth, mostly to have a souvenir?
Yeah, roll sharp as well. So yeah, Trevor, you don't see
Trevor-
shit. You see a bunch of wood splinters everywhere. The boat's a mess. And the boat is actively going down. You're getting kind of water splashing onto the surface now. Like, you're barely above that level.
I'll like do the bucket thing, and I'll be like, 2 things. 1, can I get some help? 2, be careful. There are a lot of splinters that will get caught on your ship. So.
Yeah, alright. Adelaide grabs a bucket too and starts bailing the water.
This guy who's now...
I wish there was a teeth I could bring back to Percival.
Stop making wishes!
No, I'm gonna let you find that on your own. Keep looking.
No, I thought
like,
you were just gonna
sticks her
teleport
tongue
her.
out at him? 'Cause
I thought
didn't
you were just
even
gonna
think
teleport
about
her
that
into
one.
the mouth of the creature.
Again.
She just sticks
This
her
time
tongue
she
out at him.
doesn't
I'm like,
get to
that
hold
one was
her
a turn
breath.
of phrase. How dare you?
Yeah, sometimes I can just say no. I don't you don't own me or anything.
I'd hope not. That would be very weird.
Lady Sophie, you have a bunch of servants. Like, you do realize that, like, on a technical level, you own us, right?
I don't know you. The queen does.
Ew, gross.
Okay, what about Isham? You own
Isham
Isham.
is weird. I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Oh,
Honestly,
it
he might
should
want
be
it more
the
than
vampire one.
Yeah, he's the weird vampire thrall guy.
What was I supposed to do? Just leave him there?
Yes.
Could have killed him.
He was already
No.
dead.
Not enough.
I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Girly
I
there,
forgot he was here.
I'd recommend just hitting straight into the sand would probably be the best way to get this
I
thing.
don't know what I'm imagining is happening. You know the like scenes from Pirates of the Caribbean where Captain Jack's like standing on the crow's nest as like the ship is going down?
We're gonna have to fucking quick transfer.
I will say that's a deep ass dock right there for that Jack Sparrow clip.
Right?
Yeah.
We don't need to think about the logic there. Alright, let's go ahead and pull back up to land. Oh, I moved the ribbon there, but I didn't move myself there. And yeah, it's gonna crash a little short, like into the water, but obviously it's not like pure sand in there yet, so you're gonna have to walk through some shallow water. But... Oh, if you're back though, at your little dock.
Made it!
Now that battle is
I wanna
over,
get some fishermen out.
Adelaide is in fact limping on her hurt foot and like rubbing her fucking head where she got a fuck-ass concussion.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Ow.
And look, William's still
Ow.
waiting there.
Yeah. Trevor's like got one pant leg is fine, the other is like at shorts length, no shirt, but he does have his coat on, and his face, I imagine, has like the comical ash of getting too close to an explosion.
Hey, 1 foot
Sophie
here.
looks
Can I
fine.
get a hand?
Can someone with a better foot than me do that?
Yeah, I'll help him.
Now you're getting lovely, harsh stinging in your foot from that salt water.
Oh yeah, Adelaide's in fucking pain right now.
Thanks.
She's like limping like ow, 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 ow.
You want to get on the horse?
To walk to Star Boy just approaching behind.
Sorry, he's actually just gonna be like, well, let me know if you need me. And as requested by Adelaide to make, you know what, somewhat more discreet exits, he just kind of falls backwards into the water, and as soon as he's under the surface, seems to be gone.
You know what? That is better. That is actually better.
An
I think
improvement.
we ought to stop saying the W word.
That's a you problem.
Adelaide's bleeding out. I don't really care.
Get on the horse, Adelaide.
Well, But you know, the good thing about my injury and your injury is that we have proof of this thing.
Yeah. Well, by the way, I think you should finish off that bottle,
He actively has it like gripped in one hand, takes a deep swig of it. You want a sip? Cheers to our victory.
I think you need it more than me, bud.
You need it the most.
Finish it off.
Yeah, God bless. He starts chugging it down. I want to say, this is so cruel. You guys took this man out here, he lost a leg, and you're like, we're gonna label him as the town drunk.
I would argue he took us out there.
That is true. He was gonna do this either way, would probably just be instant dead if you guys hadn't come.
Should we take him to the hospital?
Oh, absolutely. And you as well.
Can I ride the horse? He seems a little visibly drunk.
The horse.
It is so cruel that we went out here, like, confirmed what he thought about a monster, and then we're gonna be like, oh no, he's drunk. It was, our ship got hit by a shark.
So what's the situation? We going to the hospital, who gets the horse?
Hospital.
So we're taking him to the hospital.
I'm assuming the two who cannot walk are going on the horse.
Hey, Adelaide can walk, it just fucking hurts.
But you two get your asses on that horse.
Adelaide, can you ride
Alright.
it? Yeah,
I will.
3 adults, okay. Just like, I feel like a ride operator.
Trevor can just lead it, yeah.
Yeah, you can just hold the reins and
just
walk
lead
with it.
it.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Alright. The posse makes their way.
I'm gonna go check on the boat people who are gonna, sink and die.
Why? They're fine. Whatever.
Just in case!
Okay, we can. Why is there like a ghost Adelaide left on the map?
Where is it?
Right by the beach. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's like a phantom of her.
I do not see it.
Her soul was left behind that day. God, the hospital's far from the beach. Jesus Christ.
It is, so I rode the horse.
Thank God none of you guys are unstable now. Dial
You
the
would
way.
bleed out. I had a feeling it was a good idea for Trevor to have one of his first abilities be medic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adelaide jumps down from the horse, landing on her hurt foot, and she's like, Jesus fuck, yeah!
Oh, God damn it.
Doctor here goes to the door. Oh God, you guys are all beat up again. What happened this time? She's gonna lead the man with a foot missing in.
Shock.
Take him to a bed. I'll talk about it once you get
Yeah,
home.
we're gonna cauterize this. You just someone go treat that lady.
Trevor will give whatever nurse is treating Adelaide the story.
So
And
what
say,
happened here?
Okay, well, it's kind of a comedy of errors, frankly. That old fisherman out there was talking about a sea monster, and so we decided to humor him. He's drunk as a skunk. You could smell it on his breath.
Absolutely.
But,
We've been here before from fishing incidents.
He threw all the chum in the water and attracted some sharks, and in his drunken stupor did fall in. He got bit, and in the process, it was a mess. The boat sank and everything.
Oh.
In his attempts to get back in, somehow the hull got punctured.
Is that what happened to her foot?
I actually wasn't there for what happened to her foot. I'll let her.
Do you
figure
think it's
that
infected? She's treating Adelaide's little wound there. Pouring some alcohol
I think
over
it's
it.
alright. I think I was trying to help him get back onto the boat, and I think one of the sharks got me.
How frightening. Well, I'm glad you all made it out okay. Are they close to the shore? Should we put a warning at the beach, or are they far out?
They're pretty far out. I mean, we did kill one of them. So I don't think.
Strong bunch you are. She's gonna kind of eye Adelaide and Trevor over, who I assume are still in their swim clothes. Maybe Trevor has his coat back on.
Trevor has his coat, but is still
Sopping
shirtless.
wet. She's just eyeing over them. She's like looking at all the scars on Adelaide, just Trevor's state. You guys had quite the adventure over there.
I feel like I need to say Trevor is like fit by Victorian standards, which is like not rippling muscle, but like
I'm not dying of fucking malnutrition.
he's not malnourished, and he's not like overweight. So
He's a nice
by
toned
Victorian
guy.
standards, he is ripped.
A hunk.
What's
I say
that old,
Adelaide's probably far more muscular than the average Victorian woman, but like that's not much. It's actually not that much muscle.
You know those old like Victorian boxers?
No.
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 Okay, hold on.
Well, that happens, yeah. She wraps up your foot, treats it there. You're gonna have to keep that wrapped for a while, so hopefully it'll heal over. And be careful walking on it. Just, no great running, if you can help it.
Alright,
like
if
that
I can help
kind
it.
of build.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty hunk for the time.
Which is like for the time, good muscle, but nowadays it's like that's a fit
Point.
dude, I guess. Like
You guys have gone patched up and pinned it all on the local drunk. We check in with Sophie over here at the boat.
Rip this poor man who thought that, like,
Trevor-
we had proof of the fucking attack. And I'm like, yeah, he's drunk. It was a shock.
Trevor's gonna slowly get a reputation as just being the person who like saves people and brings them to the hospital, isn't he? Because he's like never the one that's injured.
Right? You're always just coming in with someone else, like heal him.
And everyone usually has some sort of like medical attention,
Some bandages
like
pre-wrapped and
temporary
shit.
medical attention as he brings them in. He's like, here's another one.
Are you
I think we
both-
established in the one where you weren't here that Adelaide is just pretty well known among the nurses because they had to bring her there again because she just keeps getting fucking hurt on missions.
That means Trevor's probably well known for being the one who brings her.
Down hero. This guy, the
It's the same
captain from
man.
earlier. God, what are you doing back here? You'll see that the sails are actively putting new ones up and stuff. They've seem to get them pretty good.
We found the monster that the drunk man was all worried about. It was a shark.
She's learned to lie.
Yay!
Yeah.
Holds her arms out. A really, really big shark.
Is that what he's so worried about? Big shark must have taken out some boat. Probably imagined how big the boat was and how big that shark was. Alright.
It
Well, that
really,
means
really
to do
big.
something about that guy. No more vandalism to our ships.
He said he didn't do it, funny enough.
Yeah, I'm sure they all say that. I'm sure he'll say that when the cops talk to him.
Well, we've handled it. Good luck on your voyage.
Thanks, I guess. Well, yeah. Thanks for the luck. He's just gonna wave your way. He hasn't been the greatest of friends with you guys or anything. But roll.
He's
Failed
not
roll,
been in
failed
a
roll.
great mood.
Oh, I got the
Honestly,
fancy
though,
water
who can
texture
blame
for,
him?
like, our adventure, but you did just put, like, blue rectangles on this one.
No two water body will ever look the same in this fucking game. This one is like the RPG texture. That one's just like the water squares. The moat is like mixed from the map and just like rapid scribbles of a blue marker.
I like the scribbles of blue.
You better. The fuck's that ruler over here?
Sophie's just gonna wait out by the horse.
Alright, you guys done at the hospital? This guy'll probably just be staying
but-
here a bit in some,
well,
some
it's all
care.
done here.
See you folks around! He waves, not knowing of your betrayal.
Damn, he's still conscious?
He was conscious before, he's gonna, maybe he's gonna go knock out now.
He's just drunk as hell.
Plus, they sometimes when the shock wears off, though, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
He'll plop in a sec. Yeah, then we're done there. It's time for any closing
Yay!
stuff, closing reports, anything you need to do.
I guess we should go talk to the queen then.
Classic.
Well, Sophie does her usual talk to Percival.
You guys need to report to the queen so she know you did your mission well done. Sophie likes talking to Percival. That's
Sophie has to talk to Percival so he knows that she got attacked by a fucking Leviathan.
From the
She's gonna give him a
Bible.
heart attack one of these days. Carl's not even Christian.
No, but he probably is. That's why Percy's gonna be like, from the Bible!
From the Bible!
Next week we've got the behemoth.
So where would
I'm
the
gonna
queen
go talk
be?
to
Is she in
Percival.
her...
Okay, bye!
She in her garden or she in her room or like
Do garden because I like the convenience of it.
okay.
Why is she always fucking there? I don't know.
Oh my
Adelaide
god,
Likes
she's
to
fucking
have
in the garden.
tea there.
Can I retroactively say that Adelaide went back and grabbed like her where she stashed her sword, knife, and notebook?
Yeah, on the way there, off screen, you guys probably all got proper. Sophie, did you get proper or are you still in a swimsuit?
She probably gave her clothes to Adelaide, but she's still like.
Why would
A
she
little
give
bit
her
wet.
clothes to Adelaide? Adelaide has clothes.
No, I'm saying like, oh, you can just hold these. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
So she's swimsuit clothed?
Yep.
Alright, just noted.
Adelaide's
A
dressed,
little
but
bit still wet.
you know when you get dressed but your hair's still like sopping wet so people can tell you were swimming?
Yeah. She's got those
Oh
beach
my God,
curls, oh my
Sophie's-
god.
Sophie's running through the castle with her ankles showing.
She's running through sopping
How
wet. I just have her roll cool to see if she
indecent.
fucking trips off a stone.
How indecent just bursting into Percy's room with like her ankles showing.
Right.
Trevor's probably just put his shirt back on and is still sopping wet.
Yeah. The queen's eyes widen slightly, seeing the sight of you two being sopping wet. Hello.
Hello, Your Majesty, and she does her little bow. Noticeably a little more shaky than usual because ow foot.
I take it you've
Also sopping wet.
dealt with the issue.
That we
Yeah.
have. It was a sea monster.
That man was correct then. And what of the raving man?
He's in the hospital. He's gonna be called a drunk and not believed.
You've made sure that the town will believe that?
Oh
I
yes,
mean,
we
the
have.
nurses believe it, so.
Alright. Very well, thank you.
We had him drink like 2 bottles of bourbon.
Her eyes widen a little, like if she wasn't a queen, maybe she'd say holy shit. Well, anything else to report from this?
I guess Sophie owns a swimsuit now and might want to learn how to swim. But other than that,
She's alright from the mission?
Yes, she's quite alright.
yeah.
Well, maybe I'll ask Arthur about, I guess swimming lessons wouldn't work anymore. Maybe I'll find another tutor for her. You may be on your way. Thank you, both of you.
Thank you, Your Majesty, and she does her
Another
little
tutor
bow one more time.
just to teach her how to swim.
I'm
It's
just gonna
so
get a
funny.
swim teacher.
Swim
So
lessons.
Thing where you like throw a baby in, it's like roll to your nose.
Would they just do it in the moat, or are they
Oh
putting,
god!
like where would they
Hell
do
no.
it?
That's a great question.
Do they just
See.
cordon off a section of the beach?
Royal swim
Princess
lessons,
private
everyone
swimming
out.
lessons.
They have to have like a summer home somewhere.
Summer home. Alright, and then we go to the first floor.
I think the castle needs a pool.
They install a pool just for this.
They should.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna
Flap, 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 flap on the stone floors.
Clap, clap, clap.
So you just going in, or you
Yeah. Percival!
Percival is looking out the window here in his room, seemingly down at the little garden over there, watching Trevor and Adelaide talk. And he turns around
She's
to
gonna like
towards Sophie.
kinda
Oh,
scoot over. What you looking at?
he like glances to Sophie and up to the window. Nothing. It's not important. You're not dressed.
Oh, I went for a swim.
Yes.
Sort of unintentionally, really. A big leviathan whacked me into the water.
A what?
A leviathan. Big fish.
Alright. So, I take it you solved your problems there. Can't remember which way's
Yes,
vertical. No,
no
I
ship
can't remember
will
which
be
way's vertical.
sinking today.
That's good. Perhaps you
So
should
what are you looking
get
at?
changed. He just kind of
Why
turns back
are my
towards the window.
ankles far too much for you?
Quiet. The window there, I'm just looking at. My grandmother talked with your partners.
Mm-hmm.
They talk
She's
often.
the one who gives us missions, you know.
Ah, I think you had mentioned that to me. She knows a lot of things, it seems. I assume those two
Quite
are telling her about the
strange.
things that you've learned.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
About... Well, there was a dragon...
Sorry.
I'm losing it.
Alright, continue. Sorry, I just looked up and saw those. Flop, 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 flop.
Well... Flap, 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 flap. Well, you see, there was a drunken fisherman, and he had seen the monster, so we asked him very politely to take us in his fishing boat to go, you know, look for it. And then it attacked us. And, well, Adelaide almost lost a leg. The fisherman did lose a leg, actually.
Oh. You alright?
Yes, funny enough, I only had a small bump to the head. That seems to be a regular thing on these adventures. I never seem to get hurt.
Except for the time you stabbed yourself.
Except for the time I stabbed myself.
Yes, I remember that. That was quite a scare. I'm glad you're okay.
And I feel much more connected with my knife now.
Uh-huh. Could I?
Chicken jockey.
Fuck you! Could I look at your knife you mentioned?
She's... Oh, yes, here. She hands it over.
Okay. He holds it and just kind of turns it around, taking a good look at it. Interesting. But... He hands it
Very
back to her.
strange.
It is.
I'm not exactly sure why it does the things that it does. I can never seem to lose it. It always reappears.
So it's definitely some way magical, huh?
Absolutely. Oh, and the star that's in my pendant.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to confirm if the thing was dead, so I wished for it, and I was teleported underwater to look at it. He did tell me to hold my breath first.
Alright, I don't think you should be messing with that, Sophie. I would think it's
Probably
best to
not.
not mess with anything magic, but I suppose I can't stop you on all fronts with what you do.
Probably not the best idea to mess with it, but I did make him a deal.
A deal? Making deals with something magical.
Well, you see, all he wants to go home.
I don't think that's a great choice, Sophie. Please be careful when doing stuff like that.
I will. Why are you
This is
drawing
the
a
same thing
sombrero on him?
that caused what happened last week, right?
Yes, with the sky breaking.
Yes. Kind of turns away from her slightly. Just
Are you
don't
alright?
use it too much, okay?
I will.
Cassy, I know it's you.
You have no proof.
Put tomatoes on that taco.
Put some fucking
Oh,
tomatoes.
you're so right. You're so right, my bad.
You should go get changed, Sophie. I'd like some time.
I will. She kind of leans over to kiss his cheek before flapping back out.
No. Kind of raise his hand against that and watch her leave. I'm not messing with this till the fucking next session. The shit stays.
Good. Let him enjoy his taco and sombrero and little mustache. We're introducing this little Victorian British boy to culture.
He's the prime
You
example of
what we
when people
thought
say,
all
like,
this
Victorian child that you're gonna go
for.
give a Doritos Loco Taco to.
Exactly.
And then they fucking die.
And then you kill him.
Damn, not again.
No!
Alright. And we can, unless anyone has some final things they'd like to yell, we can end it here and I'll pull up in our closed session sheet.
Nope. Adelaide is, she goes back to her room and immediately she starts like using, she starts journaling in like the little journal she had with her today.
Awesome. Cool. All right. End of session experience.